Looks like it's not hot. Now Mike's hot.
Is that mic hot?
Mic
Okay,
hot.
cool.
That looks like a hot microphone.
That looks like a hot mic.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
This is my car.
Welcome to Hogwarts Prep. This is Harry Potter based D&D game. Currently is the year 1942. I keep wanting to say 92. It's everyone's here's first D&D campaign. So welcome. Kathy is having sick issues, tummy aches, right? So that really sucks. And she won't be here, but Justin will be playing her character.
I'm Kathy now.
Oh shit!
Oh dear God.
Dang girl, your voice got deep.
You said the S word.
Fucking no monetization this episode. I can bleep it out. No, actually, YouTube has sensors that if you bleep stuff out, they also detect that, and they put the yellow marker so you don't get monetization.
Wow.
That's so
If you put like dolphin sounds or
Just
anything,
literally just chop it out.
yeah. If I cut it out, that's the only safe way to do it.
Damn it! So the dolphin sound one didn't work.
I mean, no, that's after a minute, so it's fine.
Okay.
And these guys are in a state that doesn't exist, or a city that doesn't exist. I forgot what you said, but since I don't know where that is, it doesn't exist. But yeah, announcements.
Announcements.
I need to move all the stuff out of the way. But our friends, Paladin and MacLeod, they have these amazing dice screens and these awesome DM screens. And hopefully by Friday I'll get my dual dice bolts. And you guys can see that. They have some awesome things, and I think they're also working on like wooden D6s, which is really cool.
Whoa. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy all of them.
You should buy every single D6 they've ever made.
Using our discount code.
Using the
Divine
discount code
Conquer.
Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is awesome. Yeah, and also our friend Lynn and Justin have their infos are down below. They have some cool voiceover work and some cool artwork in the Alistair comic that's coming out. And I think they're joining the Tuesday games, which is maybe to Monday, which that doesn't matter right now. But I'll make a formal announcement about that later. Yeah. Does anyone have any special doodads or doodies that they need to discuss?
Duties.
Oh, that was the thing that we needed to talk about.
The duty?
Extra life.
Oh.
We'll talk about that during our break. That was the actual important thing about our
more
meeting.
extra life stuff?
Yeah, like the actual Extra Life Day, which is November 2nd.
Oh.
We did a test run.
Wait, there's something else on November 2nd.
That's my sister's birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
That's Kathy.
She tells me.
Oh,
Is it really?
We're gonna have a birthday
party
bash.
that day.
Party.
24-hour party. But hi, I'm Jesus, y'all's DM. Let's introduce her. Where's my wand?
Where is your one?
Come on.
Oh, I'm Justin and Kathy.
Justin and
Justin.
Kathy.
I am Justin Catherine.
And I'm
I am
playing Mia
Captain.
and Artie
And Mia.
simultaneously.
At the same
And
time.
there's Mia's information, and I'm gonna leave that for a second, and then let's go into the
Jessie?
next one, which is that person right
Oh,
there.
that's a.
Hi, I'm the person.
We have moved. We have played
Yeah.
so
we
much
got
potato.
stuff.
I am Lee, and I play Bones, and I'm a Gryffindor sorcerer, half wild magic, and I feel like this dungeon's gonna kick my ass.
Maybe not kick.
Punch my ass.
Oh,
Maybe not
oh.
punch.
Whoa, that's
Maybe not.
that's a little aggressive.
Isn't that what it's a kick or punch?
Yeah.
Dungeon is aggressive.
Dungeon is aggressive.
Okay, punching
Being
the ass is
aggressive.
very aggressive.
I mean, yeah. Don't punch in the ass, please don't.
that's not a good
Not
thing.
supposed to leave bruises.
That's a bad touch.
also,
that's a bad touch.
Don't. Just. Okay. Hi. Our computer land people. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Yay!
Don't tell me froze.
Nope.
Swear to God.
Which one is
Nope,
going
not
first?
moving.
Hi, I'm Sonya. I've been playing Sonya.
She's Sonya. You want anything else?
I mean, that's fine. And what about Josh? Where's my
I'm
man?
Sonya, and I played a divination witch. And let's see how things go.
Yeah.
Let's see how things go. That's pretty appropriate.
Beautiful.
Divine.
And the person next to you?
What's Sonia's last name?
That's correct.
Josh?
The wolf boy.
Wolf boy.
That's all I can say.
Sonya Blade.
The wolf boy.
He's the wolf boy.
All right, and
Cool.
our newest party member.
What's going on, guys? My name's Ryan. I'll be playing Griswold MacLeod. He is he used to be a Ravenclaw, and then graduated school, and now, I mean, I guess he's still a Ravenclaw. But, yeah, I'll be he is a druid with the Circle of Spores, which I don't believe is found in the book. I think it's online only.
It's Ravnica.
Ravnica?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can find Circle of Spores in the Ravnica modules player manual, and yeah, we're gonna Hulk out. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
If he wasn't a pacifist, but yeah.
Hulk is green, right?
He is green.
And last but
that
not least,
would be myself, and myself is Jess.
Jess.
I'm Jess, and I play Neff, a Hufflepuff barbarian who has a maul, and she likes to smash people with it. And
tell your Dungeon Master turn off his phone, little idiot.
Also, werewolf, but that's not a big deal. And I do have a really cool shirt I want to show. That's how I roll.
Thank you so much, Jess.
Is it a 20 showing? No.
Yes, D20.
Yeah, it's a D12.
Oh, it's a D12.
You look at D12, but
That's a
it's,
D12. That's
Yeah.
a dodecahedron.
yeah.
Fine, but it's still.
It all good. It all good, dog. Let's roll that motherfucking intro.
All right.
Let's roll that beanie footage. Hey guys, sorry, we're just pre-rolling some stuff. So, to recap what happened last time, that's I'm supposed to press a button. Oh, it's muted. There you go. Okay. So
Beautiful.
the party started out in an unfortunate situation with the death of their friend Ferris, with a bit of internal conflict on the situation and essentially getting nothing and only losing a friend. You guys conversed and slightly fought against each other, got new information. Some bonds were strengthened and some might have not been so strengthened. But you guys as a team got together, traveled through the sea, got your cart and horse the next couple of days of traveling to essentially go back to pick up Artie's car and see what the next couple steps are in y'all's world, your journey. You met a new compadre by the name of Griswold, he was inspecting a tainted woods. Through a little bit of discovery.
Really?
We are.
I need y'all to minus
Hashtag tainted wood.
hashtag tainted wood. Corrupted wood. Thank you guys. You guys are gonna taint your wood. The marshlands of the Scottish land has been corrupted, including a dead end. Through y'all's meeting, you guys discovered that there was a couple of wizards that evaporated. Yeah, they went from one state of water to another. they came into the woods, had a luggage with a body, and as soon as they saw you guys, they just teleported back out. You guys, Mia, I believe, was the one that found the ladder that they were using as their very obvious port key. I mean, that's kind of a given. You guys discovered that when you communicate with plants spell, that they've been dumping the bodies in a very specific hole, and usually the body disappears. Culling into that hole, it went into this chasm of a dungeon, let's say for now.
Will you
so
run into a dragon? No.
No, we better
with
not.
A bunch of skeletal creatures, including a centaur, and the rest humans. Some maybe even bigger than humans. You guys just started into the dungeon when a trap was triggered, and that trap alerted something.
I fell in a hole.
And that's where we're going to start. So.
He fell down the hole.
He fell down the hole.
Don't talk to me that way. Please don't ever talk to me.
Are we about to go home? Get out?
Yeah.
You can go home.
Aw.
Okay.
That's how I know he loves me.
I almost said.
So, Bones, turn order. What do you want to do? As you just heard the sounds coming from all directions.
What I remember.
You should probably have that up. That might be fun for the audience to
Is
see
that
what's happening.
Little down, so that
I was trying to catch up to Sonya and Jericho.
You can just move the camera if you
And
want.
me and me are back here, right?
Yes. So everyone's characters is positioned where they were left off. If I remember correctly, Neff and Artie had a torch out. I know one other character had a torch. I just don't remember who.
I didn't have a torch. I had my javelin that I had thrown
Oh,
on the wall
okay.
right next to
Okay,
me.
okay.
And that was lit on
And I
fire.
thought I had my canary out.
You had
But
a
it was
canary,
stuck
that's
into the
right.
wall
That's
right
me.
over
Okay.
there, yeah.
All right, and you can pick it up, so I don't
I
have to put
literally
another thing
had
up.
my
I was going to
torch.
throw it into the next wall.
Okay, well then let's get a little thing. All right,
But
and
I
you have
my
your canary out.
canary,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Oh no, bro.
Oh no! I don't know what I'm knowing.
Baby.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sad.
All right.
I mean,
well,
I'm holding a torch, kind of.
yeah. We'll pretend that that's a thing.
That seems legit.
It's a legit.
I mean, I'm holding two.
That's just
He's
true.
always
You gotta-
holding something.
Double
Doritos.
fisting torches.
Buddy.
What the?
That's for the after hours show. So, just to paint a little bit of to recap of the
Yep,
map
yep.
and everything. Again, the
Your
ceilings are
everlasting
12, and at the highest point would be 15. With some of y'all's perceptions and as you guys were communicating with each other, you know that the walls are pretty smooth, not perfectly, other than the ground. The ground is completely flattened. The walls have some kind of engravings on them and like slash marks at the 10-foot or higher marks. Yes, this is a Hogwarts D&D mashup. Whoever is on the chat. You guys notice that the first two tunnels that were about the size of like a normal human, those just circled around.
Yeah.
As you guys are traveling to these large 10-foot tunnels, is where the shenanigans are happening. Artie has his javelin that has the flame. Nev has her torch out. Bones have your canary lantern out. And
I
you have a
have a torch.
Okay, yes, you have your torch out with a skeletal creature that you have risen, who is currently attending to you and following you. So, crew, what do we want to do? I mean, we want to keep to the initiative order, you to go first, but
Okay. And I thought I had cast shield when we first went in, but it says it only lasts one round.
shield's a reactionary spell. Did you cast mage armor?
I think you cast mage armor.
Okay, maybe I did because I have a note about
Yeah,
it.
mage armor will make your AC higher
That's
for
8 hours.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just check.
Mark off that trap was triggered.
Can I
Who are you sending it to?
The noisemaker.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna assume. I'm just sending
Sure,
it out.
sure.
I might get
Sending it out to
nothing
the
back.
Aether? Okay. What's your
Yeah.
message?
My message is, we mean you no harm. We're investigating.
We're owl experts. Sorry.
We're owl experts.
I mean it. Just kidding.
Okay. You cast your spell?
I'm hoping maybe something
You,
happens. Something smart. Something
Uh-oh.
happens.
Uh-oh.
This is not good.
You just, in your mind, that's all you hear.
I'm hiding my tail between my legs.
Of course.
You have a tail?
Yeah, it's secret.
Don't worry.
We're gonna get there.
She's
It's her
secretly
backstory.
tiefling. Okay, so anything that you're moving or doing?
I would like to move to catch up to Sonya and Jericho.
Okay. Again, because of the situation of this dungeon, I need you to move your character. And
I
can-
will do that. And I get only like 30
Yeah.
feet,
For
so that's just 3
yeah.
squares. So I think it's
Yeah.
like there-ish.
That's 15 square. That's 15
It's
feet.
5
Yeah,
feet per
each
Oh,
square.
yeah,
5
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll just catch up to them and be behind them.
I can't get over
Right there.
Okay.
That's what I would like.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. As you move up to them, Artie, what do you want to do? If you want to keep with this initiative track, unless otherwise noted. Artie, what are you doing?
I'd like to throw my javelin to right here.
Okay.
Like this square. Like in the ground, like where the flame's sticking
I
up.
don't think so.
I
Sure.
think we'd roll a new initiative.
Yeah.
Jesus, are we rolling a new initiative if we encounter anything, or is this the
Find out when it happens.
existing?
Yeah. Kind of. We'll find out when it happens.
Okay. Because I didn't know if we needed to.
It's
write
when
this
it
on the
happens.
board
It's
or
not if it happens.
So we know
Yeah.
who goes when.
Maybe we'll just find
If
out.
you guys want to write it down, Bones,
Sure.
Artie,
From what here, can I perceive that it's just a dead end there?
you see the dead end. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna be like, alright, not this way. Sorry, that was my bad. I chose this path.
That means we have to go back towards the growling noise.
You
Growling
guys
noise is
heard a
everywhere,
growling
right?
noise from in front of
Everywhere.
you.
Yeah.
You guys heard it from behind you.
Oh.
Wait, we heard it from up in here?
You heard it from here going this way, as they heard it going this way.
Do I see any vents or like
Or
ducts
perception
or anything?
or investigation, if you want to get a little bit. Perception is to not to just see around. Investigation is to start feeling around.
Could I hear something they're
Uh,
saying in the
Yeah,
other
it's a nat 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It's a heavy
You okay with that?
Yeah. Grizz is
Really
fine.
nice though. Like
You,
Kathy.
it looks. It might have just been an echo because it looks. I mean, it's a dead end.
Alright. I'm gonna go over there and get my javelin.
Okay. As you move up and pick it up. Ugh.
Sorry.
I'm gonna write the initiative order on
Here?
the sheet.
I want to come
Okay.
around the other way so I avoid
Perfect.
the trap. So 5, 10, 15. So I'll stay right there, pick that up from the other one. Yeah. But yeah, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Ah! I dropped
Good
it.
enough.
Sorry.
And then
Did I move you
Oh
wrong?
shoot! I messed up with Sonya.
Okay.
My finger
Oh,
kind
you
of
got
messed
it
up
and
so
then
much.
you
I
go back.
apologize.
yeah.
I got you.
And
Same
then I'm just
space.
come back if I want to share this
Is-
space with
Okay.
you.
Yeah. All right. As you guys are sharing the same space.
From
Just one
here,
us.
is there's no light over here, right?
No, actually, because your canary would have sat 15. This you can barely see up to here.
All right, I
But we
want
still
to
have
throw
them back there.
this
Uh-huh.
to here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now everything that's on the map is illuminated. Yeah. All right. That'll do it. You. So it kind of sticks into the ground, slides in a little bit, and you guys see the illumination of the two smallish makeshift torches with y'all's big torches illuminating as far as the dungeon that has been lit up.
And can I start like trying to talk to the whisper thing that's growling or whatever, and just kind of be like, "Come out wherever you are."
Sure.
This will start my words of terror.
Okay.
If that works that way,
They just have to hear you and understand your language, right?
I think so. It literally says speak for 1 minute, and then they have to make a DC save.
Okay. All right. Well, we are starting a timer now.
Oh God.
Okay. Grizz, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm feeling a little claustrophobic with Artie being right on top of me.
Like literally, like
As
my
you're
dick
just
is
pulling-
like up in your face right now.
Whoa.
As you're
Okay,
pulling
she's
the
using
rope,
it.
and Neff
Yeah.
is getting you out of the
My
hole.
bad.
And then Neff, you start like wrapping the rope back on. Okay.
I'm gonna look to Neff and say thank you. For I don't normally fall in holes, but hey, there's a first time for everything. I'm then going to move around the trap
Okay.
back to here.
Mm-hmm.
And take my little torch with me. And I'm going to... If I picture a place mentally and say go there, would the skeleton be able to go there? Like I'm just remembering this pathway.
Yes, as long as it's a basic concept. Like if you're like go back to the door, they'll know which door you're talking about.
Okay, go to the entrance and take the second tunnel forward 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I use my reaction to say something?
Yeah. What up?
I'd like to say, if the skeleton wants, he can take my javelin.
I don't think he's smart enough to use that tool.
Can't hold fire.
Do you want a flaming skeleton walking around?
Yes.
I don't.
Do you imagine how bright the room would be?
It would reflect off his bones.
While that is true,
so metal.
I'm reasonably sure it would decay the skeleton quite quickly.
I'm not saying that because I don't know what metal is at this point.
As it is a part of undeath, I'd prefer to preserve it from being lit on fire.
That's so unlike you.
And then I'm
Doesn't sound like
Wow.
Ferris at all.
almost as if it's not Ferris.
We reached Ferris.
I'm gonna hold my action and reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right. Mia.
Mia will. From what like Mia knows, are you guys gonna be Are you guys gonna be continuing forward,
That's my
or are you
plan.
guys coming back?
Because I feel like Josh was using his Jericho, Wolf Boy was using his roguiness
Well,
to forge ahead.
let's
and
ask Jericho.
look for
Jericho,
traps.
Sonya, are you guys gonna split?
I was gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. All right. So if that qualifies for Mia to continue with them, then she will.
Yeah, she'll continue with them.
Okay.
Just what you're not supposed to do.
We split the party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. As you guys are
And then,
all uniformly moving in almost the same pattern.
Can't you do a cantrip and just blast a firebolt this way just to see what's going on in there?
Sure. Okay. As she just gets her one, as the insignia spell gets casted, and it hits against the wall.
She's aiming for here,
Yeah.
just in case something is there.
Yeah. You notice
Just-
that this area gets lit up, and there's a little bit more going that way. As the spell kind of lets out, you have your normal visibility, but you know there's a ton of going that direction.
I just want to sneak peek.
All right.
That's it.
Jericho, what are you doing? I know it's a little hard to see, so we'll help you out the best way we can.
I'm gonna keep moving forward to the corner if I can reach it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want the inside or the outside of the corner?
And also while I'm walking, look for traps and
Okay.
just be aware.
Roll me a investigation or perception. Perception, probably. Yeah, roll me perception. I was talking to myself. Sorry.
That's fine.
Where's my stuff?
You guys also know you have D&D Beyond to check out your stuff. 9. Okay.
Hey,
So
what's-
that's 15 feet to move forward in a straight line.
What's that white stuff?
Are these bodies?
Those are supposed to be the
They're
skeletal bodies. They're new skeleton tokens that
They're
That's so
scary.
cool.
just came in. Yeah.
That's scary looking.
That's really convenient for when I need to animate that something.
Hey, it's kind of
Why he got him?
yeah, a little bit. So you move 15 feet to the dead
That's
end.
medium
You
size.
saw no traps, nothing. You feel like you're pretty good.
No sense.
As your dark vision lets you see that forward about 15, 20 feet. It's the tunnel end, and then goes to your left.
just a little bit more, and I'll be it.
Okay.
Define a little bit more.
He has 15 feet left.
You have 15 feet.
I got 15. Yeah, let me go up 10 feet.
Okay.
1, 2.
All right, and from there, you guys look good. Neff.
It's me. Okay.
I'm just waiting for the
Because I'm trying to see how this is
I don't think
going.
battle boss.
Is that the end of the tunnel right there, or is that
This looks.
This dead
cool.
ends.
Yeah.
that dead end?
Yeah.
Yes.
When all the little things are off, it's gonna look very obvious, but
Here.
unfortunately,
Okay. I'm going
I'm trying to make sure we don't meta map
I'm
because
going
it's
to
really
take
hard to not.
myself and go back, and join the rest of the party, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to go this way?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go down there with them.
All right. Do you want to do double movement to catch up to them?
Yep.
Okay.
I think they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you see, not a run, but a slight little jog of Neff kind of moving with the torch.
Don't
and,
leave me behind!
She got our flank with a light.
Yeah.
Yay.
Don't leave me behind, guys!
I mean, yeah, you guys can see a pretty good distance, and even if you're not in that tunnel, I'm gonna leave it open just to make it easier for the world.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah,
Could
yeah,
I
what's up?
use it? I just want to look to everyone around me, and hopefully Jericho can hear too, and just be like, guys, I sent a message out, and I got some intense growling back, so I don't think we're in whatever layers we're in is happy with us. I'm not making them happy.
The monster's upset with us? Oh no!
As
Again?
I
the
wanna
slight subtleness of that still echoes a little bit more than you would anticipate.
I wanted to do an epic eye roll, like eyes fall out of my head.
Whoa!
Roll or pick up your eyes, please. No. Sonya, what do you
Damn
do?
it! I didn't have any dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow exactly what Jericho did,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be, I guess, behind him.
5 feet behind him. Okay.
And yeah, I want to prep Eldritch Blast if anything comes towards us from ahead.
All right. So you're prepping Eldritch Blast as you have your wand out. This negative energy just pulsates on it. Okay.
Blasty blast.
Oh, and I want to note, because my shield does things, shield is on right arm, torch left arm.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
just so you're aware.
All right. We're on to.
Is there
The third
another
round.
entry at the end of our list that we're not?
Unless we were saying we're gonna move uniformly until something happens, we're gonna keep taking turns. A slightly more.
It's just
Will
an
you
order.
two join the rest of the party, or are you guys gonna go in different directions?
Artie, you want to forge ahead down the path that I threw the skeleton on, or do you want to stick with the party?
I'm gonna go pick up my javelin and I'm gonna throw them down more hallways to see.
Okay. All right. Then we'll
And
keep
hallways.
separates. Okay. Bones, what are you doing?
I want to catch up to Sonya and Jericho.
All right. Move your
Like,
piece,
if
por
something
favor.
changes,
One's
then
at
I
the
might
ready.
change. But
Okay.
That's my goal right now.
I
You want
want
to stay behind?
I kind of want to be next to Sonya.
And before the trap's
Yeah.
right there.
I don't think there was a trap there, but if there was, I
Nobody
just
walked
fell
over
in
that
it.
space yet.
All right. Nothing happens.
Oh, thank God.
Lucky.
Dungeons are scary. Classic dungeon crawl.
Yeah, I
So
have no trap sense, so if my
Yeah.
roguey didn't see it, I'm dead.
okay. Anything else? You're just gonna just little hop into until you get close to them.
I think Mia's really smart, and I still feel bad for giving her such a hard time, so I'm gonna shoot a fireball too.
Firebolt.
As you do, you see
Bolt,
that the
yeah, I don't have
yeah,
bolt.
yeah.
Sorry,
I
said the
assume
wrong
that
word.
was a cantrip you were
Yeah, it's
casting.
cantrip.
As you hit that, you see that the light ignites more this way.
Okay.
That's about it. All right, Artie.
All right, so I will go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Yeah, you're all good.
And then I'll pick it up.
Okay.
And can I use the bonus action to throw it or no?
Yeah.
'Cause I used
Picking it up
double-
will, since we're not like in combat or
Or
in a
use
rush.
double movement.
Yeah, you can pick it up as your action to throw it. That's perfectly fine right now.
All right, I want to throw it down the skeleton one.
Okay.
Like as pretty much straight as I can.
It's what's like a 60-foot throw minimal?
30 to 120.
Okay, oh yeah, there we go.
So just as far as I can.
Fortunately, it hits this corner as it kind of lights up.
Did it hit the corner of it?
Well, it's lighting up this much,
okay.
so it's like kind of sticking out.
Nice.
Um,
That's the best I could have asked for.
Yeah. So you see that the tunnel kind of creeps in a little bit more forward.
That's all I can do.
You want to turn around. Bright eyes.
I mean, I would imagine that I was
Looking
the way that I was throwing, but
Yeah. Yeah. You see that.
I'm actually kind of impressed if I threw it backwards.
And I
Look,
see what's
Mom,
happening.
No hands.
All right, Grizz, what'd you do?
So I'm gonna see Artie move past
Never.
me, and I'm gonna say, I mean this place is kind of big. Should we stick together? Like,
All of us?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that from right here.
Which, even though you're directly at Artie, the rest of the party can hear the echoes of your voice.
Okay.
In a pretty normal volume.
Yes.
And can I
We haven't been
respond?
quiet
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I am going to respond in a response to whatever's making the noise to continue my words of terror.
Okay.
And be like, I don't know. It's too scared to come out anyways.
Ooh.
Just continuing my
Now it sounds
my
like
minute.
it's coming out.
Yeah. The timer is still going.
Oh shit.
I didn't know if I had to say something during my turn to keep it going.
It's a good reminder, but that's why I have the die up here to also remind me. But for
Okay.
RP wise, we're continuing doing it.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
cool.
catch up to the rest of the party just because
Okay.
this is a bunch of 16-year-olds. I'm significantly older than they are, and I just don't want anything bad to happen.
That makes sense.
How old are you?
I'm like mid-30s.
Nice.
He's a
his
grizzled
average
man.
life expectancy.
He's a grizzled man.
He's a grizz wall man.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Alrighty.
Thank you,
You
Sonya.
can- All right. Mia. What is she gonna be doing?
Mia
Stop it with the
will
puns.
follow the same
Just
path.
kidding. Please continue with the puns.
Yeah. Okay.
5,
Okay.
1, 2, and on the same one as him, can she perceive?
Yeah.
any,
All right. Roll me a
like,
perception
area?
check for her.
Perception,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
24.
The path that she has walked and what she sees in front of her, she doesn't see any like misplaced tiles or anything. I mean, it's a lot of ground. It looks pretty even. She feels like it's pretty safe.
And you're saying these 3 is what I'm looking at?
Yeah, like everything that she's walked and then what she can see in front of her looks pretty safe. It looks legit. There's nothing odd about any of that.
Then she will come out to right here.
Okay. And from her distance, she sees the ends of that. And what did she get? 20 something?
She
24.
got 24.
Holy
Okay.
Jesus.
17
Well.
plus 7.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. She does notice, because she wasn't in the same tunnel. This is the first time she sees it, but she does notice that the slight little, like almost carved square, very unnoticeable, and unless you've been trained in her specific methodology, it would be pretty easy for someone to step on. But she knows a tile that's there when there aren't any tiles.
Which one is it? It's a trap!
It's a tarp.
It's a trap. It's a tarp.
Oh, can I just move my skeleton real quick? Like, I'd want him to follow me.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Can he
10,
pick up
15,
the
20,
trowel?
25, 30,
It might
5,
be
10,
probably
15, 20,
very
25,
sad.
30. Okay, cool. Just making sure that was...
All right. Anything else for Mia?
I think she can't
Okay.
do anything else.
Well, she gets
She
bonus
just
spell.
tells everybody about the trap.
All right. Wolf boy.
Bees in the
Jericho!
Can someone please move the laptop a little bit to the right?
Oh, yeah, Cam.
Camera.
Here.
My right or your right?
Oh.
Is that good?
Thank you. That's good. Okay. Let me catch up to Mia.
Okay.
Okay.
That's like 10 squares for you.
Boop, boop.
And she pinpoints where the trap is, and you can, with the assistance of her, you can see the little slits on the floor that kind of have a little engraving close to the wall.
She's just that good, I guess.
It's really cool. I never noticed that.
I don't think so,
Okay.
actually. I think it's...
Headband?
Yeah, it's a headband. Should be.
No, she's blindfolded.
Yeah.
It's a Jordy
Can
advisor.
I try to disarm it?
You can certainly try. Yeah. Roll me a Thieves' Tools.
Boop, putting him next to it.
25?
25. Yeah.
Jeez.
As
Is that
you
sleight of hand?
it'll be kind of the same thing as sleight of hand. I don't know if she has to train or not, but Thieves' Tools would be specific a number, so it'd be her proficiency plus dexterity. So it technically would be the same number, but I don't know if she has expertise on it or not. So there's other things that might vary. But it's normally it's just dex plus
You can
proficiency.
change. You can.
Okay, I was just
like,
curious. Just in
rotate the
case it
camera
comes
a
up.
little bit too.
Um,
Yeah, there.
So, as
Okay.
Jericho, as you go up to it and you kind of take out one of your daggers, the thinnest one that you know works for these specific type of traps, you kind of lay your blade on it and kind of pop up the cover. Since it's perfectly even enough to fit this grid, you kind of grab it with your hands and pick it up. And you see that there's no real way to disarm it, but you kind of open it up and see the 20-foot drop of another pitfall. And you see more bones on the... Well, this is the first time you see it, but you see bones at the bottom, kind of broken and jagged, to just make it a little bit more painful. So you kind of like put the plate to the side so everyone can see that this is a pit hole. Just any amount of pressure on it shifts the plate just enough so you would fall.
Okay. Just want to let everybody know there's a trap there. Watch your step. And, let's see. And can I move forward just so I can look down the hallway?
Sure.
Look at the hallway?
Boop, boop.
How much
He
of the
actually
thing do we
can.
see?
He has dark vision.
He's
So he can
dark.
see 60 feet.
Holy
Really
Jesus.
good distance. Up until actually from your corner, I'll say you can see all that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sneak
Wow.
peek.
And
What's
can
it
I
come?
check for traps there?
Roll me perception.
Somebody sees all the things.
That's an 11.
11.
Maybe
Uh,
not.
Super safe.
It's pretty safe. I mean, if there was a trap, you would have seen it. It's safe. As you see that the road goes down, kind of turns a little bit, and then it starts opening up into even bigger room.
I'll just look for everybody to catch up.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Neff.
Okay, so I am going to gonna kind of sort of jog to catch up with Mia.
Okay.
Double action.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
1, 2,
Can you-
3, 4, 5.
You guys have to
6,
certain that this
1.
tunnel that you guys are following is
You technically get to hear.
you found a trap, so everything before you guys kind
You
of
can get one square ahead of her if you wanted.
Jinx
Yeah.
did to get me?
And then I'm gonna.
you're after Neff.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn back to me and say, "Here, hold this," and I give her my torch.
Boop.
And I'm just going to grab my.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have to grab it with 2 hands.
Yes,
so.
that's true.
I got my maul like ready to go, and I'm gonna just very carefully, because he pointed out the trap.
You see the
Yeah.
giant 5-foot hole.
Yeah. So
of
I'm gonna just walk
5
around
by
it
5
and
that goes
kind of,
20 down.
if I can, just walk behind Jericho.
I
Okay.
Just
think
kind of
that's
get
the end
ready.
Of your movement.
That's the end of her
Double.
base
that's the end
movement.
of-
You can do
No,
double.
that's the
movement.
end of her double movement.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
She
not.
had
'Cause she was
60.
right here.
That was 60 feet.
5, 10,
230,
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, she was over here. I took her the same path that we took. My bad.
Oh.
Just in case there were traps that we didn't see.
So
My bad.
move
It's
behind Jericho.
If I found a trap, it's okay.
All right, as you see the
Yeah.
the big hole,
Yeah,
and-
I'm prepping.
and since the light isn't shining enough, you aren't able to see the full fledge of the tunnel since you don't have the dark vision
Oh,
that Jericho
dark.
has.
But Jericho can see
Tech-
the deeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he tells you at least the black and white version of it. All right, Sonya, what do you do?
I know what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go down the conga line and follow everybody where Jericho is.
All right.
I love that she said it that way too. It's so great.
Makes sense.
Did he look down in the hole?
No, I mean you guys can if you want.
I'm just curious.
Hey, you saw the bones,
You saw
right?
bones, yeah, but you didn't like examine the hole. If that's something that you want to do.
I mean,
Bones, what are you doing down there?
I'm everywhere. This is my
sorry.
dungeon.
I'm sorry.
Can
I
I-
can't help it.
Can I cast Firebolt down that hall so I can see down it? I know Jericho can see it, but I want to be able
Sure.
to see y'all. So.
Yeah.
Firebolt down the hole.
As you get your wand,
And
as you shoot down, and it goes straight and hits the bridge before the path that turns. As it explodes, and you see a big, you see enough of the area to get the layout of what's on the map. As
Alright.
yeah, when that happens, you, from your position, yeah, you guys will hear it from in front of you. Artie, you also hear this from in front of you, as you hear the and then complete quiet.
I kind of want to say knock knock.
Knock knock.
Okay.
Dear God.
taunting.
All right. Back to the top of the round, Bones.
I think
Again, unless
taunting
everyone's moving in a
city.
uniform, we're gonna keep doing this.
Yes, I want to not fall in a trap.
Okay, that's a
But
good
I've only
idea.
got 30 feet of movement. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I put the okay, good. All right, cool. All right, you're good. You see the hole? Anything else?
And I saw the fire that she threw down it.
It that happened a couple seconds ago, but let's say there's enough flames that you can kind of.
None of
Oh,
the
God.
bones caught on fire. And it's down, correct?
Yeah,
It's
the-
not
the
like
trap's
in
going
front?
down, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking down.
Anything else that you want to do, or are you waiting for the rogues to do their thing?
Definitely need to stay behind the rogues, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm waiting.
All right, fair enough.
I just prepped some stuff maybe, but I don't know.
Okay, Artie,
Nothing big.
Alright.
do you have something else that comes triggers? Let me know.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the javelin over there.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Artie.
I want to be right there, actually.
Okay. As you see Artie just kind of jog a little bit, as the parts of his shield and metal kind of clinging up, but not terrible too loud, as he approaches you guys.
I'm just gonna be like, murder.
Continuing your incantation. It's a
Words
little
of
bit longer than a
terror.
spell. Yeah, the words of terror spell.
Terrorizing some.
All right. If there's nothing else, Griswold.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move me and my skeleton as one cohesive unit. But he's just gonna be trailing behind me at all times. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now I'm gonna have Skelly Boy start moving in front of me. Actually, yeah, no, I'll hang out at the back of the pack. Yeah, that would make sense for Griswold to do.
Okay. Alrighty. Is everyone cohesively uniform? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Then we can migrate the team as a unit now.
Okay.
Unit movement.
This makes me think of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
My unit.
Suck my unit. There we go. Okay.
So good.
As I'm getting out my version of the map out.
No.
Oh lord.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Here we
Is anyone going to do anything specific, or we're just following the rogues as they traverse forward?
I want to keep doing my little talking bit.
Okay. We're going to keep note of that.
I'm also I'm prepared for anything coming out,
We're at 4 rounds, just so you know.
and I'm looking real hard to
Alright.
see if I can see
Mina's
anything.
readying Firebolt.
Okay. All right. You have
He's gonna keep an eye out for traps.
Okay, so we're gonna keep looking for traps. Grizz.
Walking with shield forward in the
I'm just
event of
gonna
any
look around
offensive
the
action taken against the party, drop the torch, draw staff.
Okay, alrighty.
I want to just have my wand out and be ready. I think I want to go chromatic orb. So
You have
I'm
chromatic
just
orb
prepping it.
prepping. Okay. And Sonya, what are we doing?
I just want to keep looking around and investigate anything that looks weird or anything like that.
Okay, all right.
Does she still have Eldritch Blast? Because I know she had it earlier.
She casted it already,
Oh,
but since that's a cantrip, it's not
Okay.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So whoever is perceiving, we're going to round 5. Whoever's perceiving, roll me perception.
Jericho.
Would I be perceiving
If
too?
you want to.
Mia would be perceiving because she's waiting for something
I
to
would
come out.
probably limit it to just 2 players.
Okay.
Can you
either
just give one person
Can I
advantage?
do
Yeah, or one person has advantage.
Yeah, why don't we give
Yeah.
Josh?
I naturally have advantage on perception. Should I take it?
Mia has +7
Well-
to perception.
No, that's fair.
I have +11.
Yeah, let's let
Whoever wants to do it. Why doesn't the couple just roll?
Yeah. That works.
We're not metaing at all. This is just a discussion we have. Who's smartest around here?
Who has the best eyes?
Yeah, as you guys
Definitely
see.
the gypsy.
Not me.
I mean, the gypsy and the both thieves. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So, can I get Sonya and Jericho to roll me perception, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception time.
It's a
22 for me.
Yeah, that's a good number.
In the dungeon.
And Jericho got some. 10.
10. I know who wears the pants in that relationship.
Oh!
What did you get?
22.
I think I leaned on my page too hard. I got a +5 engraved in my hand.
That's impressive, to be honest. Okay, so as the party is moving, if we can just move one move one character. Jericho, how are you moving forward? Since you're up front, you're leading this. You're just gonna go straight. What are we doing?
Yeah, straight. Yeah, if you want straight, I want to stop right there at the entrance where I can see.
Okay.
All right, cool. As we're doing that, Sonya, you're also tagging along with them as the unit is moving together. We need to come up with the team name.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call you units.
I like Tainted Wood.
Tainted. Oh my
Tainted wood.
fucking God.
I like
Oh
it.
God. That kind of works out. But as
It
everyone's
really
moving
does.
together, Jericho, you don't see anything of danger. You're starting to notice the ground since you saw 2, or the party knows of 2 pit traps already, and you're not seeing anything. As Sonya, since you're kind of a little bit ahead, the torchlight isn't really hitting you as much. So Jericho's just using your super sight to see in the dark. A little bit of what you don't see anything, Sonya, but you definitely hear the as something kind of stomping, and as soon as Jericho gets a little bit ahead of you, you hear it immediately stops. But you don't see anything. And Jericho, you also don't see anything. If I can get the entire party to move uniformly forward, unless someone specifically says they don't want to, just let the DM know. But until further notice, the party is moving as a uniform.
Okay, as everyone's moving, I want to be like, something seems like it's coming towards us, but stops when we're moving.
Kill it.
What if it's invisible?
No, don't.
What if it's invisible, guys?
I can't not kill things.
How do we hit something invisible?
Didn't we come here to kill something?
Maybe we don't hit it.
No, we want to
That's how
find
it
out
was
what's
sold to
eating.
me.
We would want to find out what's eating the bodies. What's happening?
I'm just investigating a disturbance, bud.
I thought investigating disturbance meant murder.
I feel like tainted wood is important.
I want
But
to know whatever killed this ent.
Oh yeah, that's a
And then
tainted
what?
wood.
When you find what did it.
After I find what did it, I figure out if it's also causing the rest of the corruption to the marsh.
And then
And
what?
if it is,
Murder.
then we'll take care of it. But if this is just a byproduct and whatever's causing it is elsewhere, then there's no need for us to harm it.
I don't think
I love
that's
the new
true.
dynamic of murder. Don't murder.
It's murder.
We'll see.
Horrific.
But it doesn't seem nice to me.
Whereas it used to be opposite.
It could just be lower intelligence, but
Hey,
I
I
got
speak
you.
for the reptilian things, and they're pretty awesome. So if that's what this is, let's talk first. Kill second.
Kill last.
I don't want to kill, but I
Second
will
last,
if it
same
starts
day.
attacking my friends.
Okay.
Protective buff.
Are we going
Our tail's
forward?
still between
Does the party go
legs.
forward?
I'm gonna go forward of the party.
If Jericho
Yeah.
moves, I am.
Okay, alright. I need you guys to make me another perception check.
Everyone?
The
couple.
perception team.
The couple.
Perception
Alright,
team.
18.
P team.
B team.
P.
PT. Oh.
23.
Of course you did.
Wait, we have the same dice.
I got 23 as well.
Alright. Well, let's move the party a little bit forward, shall we? Can we
Moving forward to the
move the party at least up to here?
Up to there.
And then you guys decide what you want to do.
I'm right behind Jericho. Well, actually, yeah, I'm beside him.
Torch down.
You guys will be able
I'm
to see
beside
up
Jericho.
to here.
Just
Are you still in the back, Mr.
Who had
Grizzly?
this?
Yep.
Was it you?
It was
no,
Mia.
it's Mia.
You give.
I gave
Somebody
it to
gave it
Mia.
to
Oh,
Mia.
yeah.
I gave it to Mia. Can you move me?
I want
Uh,
this
Can
trap
I
to stop
just
falling.
bring?
Well,
Oh,
they're
wait.
the ones that are leading.
They are the leader. Never mind. But okay.
Alright, so as you guys get forward, you know there's at least you have the perception of yeah. Like why bother rolling? But at least give it a try. You hear the and then a couple seconds later something is breathing heavily or trying to obscure the breath, but you don't hear any movement, you don't see anything. As you go up to this edge and you see the wall kind of splits into two different paths.
I want to say that something has asthma in here.
Noted.
Can I say? What if we're inside of a living thing? Ooh. Like a worm tunnel. Hole.
Can I get another one of my javelins out and catch it on fire?
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it. From here, I can do over here.
Yeah.
Bam, right there.
I'll duck.
Do you want to take the other one, or that stays there?
No, I left it there for later.
All right. As we noted, that there's two javelins. As you see, I mean, it's 15, 12 to 15 foot, so you can arc pretty high up, and you don't have to worry about hitting anyone else.
Okay, cool.
As you kind of just throw it above.
Kobe.
Do we need to move the camera
What?
a little bit?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, you guys hear something, but you don't see much of
Just
anything.
a question real
And what-
quick.
yeah.
All of the little black lines and stuff
That's
that's
just
cave.
that's just the like natural earth.
Yeah, so it's just
So
like a
yeah, so
wall.
like exactly, yeah, it'll be wall to you guys.
It's not like
No, exactly, correct.
just it was cross-hatched, so I just was wondering if it was.
I was just trying to make it look a little bit darker since it's a big.
Here
hole.
we go.
Yeah.
Just making sure it didn't mean something else.
All I'm gonna say is everybody needs to stick together. We're not gonna deviate the party. That's all I'm saying.
So
I'm gonna look
What do you guys do?
over to Griswold and be like, I'll go left, you go right. Just kidding.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Artie and be like, no.
But I'm gonna suggest that we go left since we already know that there's just a wall at the end of the other side. They probably
Okay.
connect from what I'm looking at here.
Okay.
Okay.
all right, so
Alright.
do you guys just move left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get the characters to move the minis?
Mia wants to look for traps before they move.
Okay. Roll me perception.
$15.
Okay. Where's Mia? Okay. Let's move the characters. Right now she sees nothing. Everything's good. Everything's peachy.
That smile.
The world is
Five.
fine.
10.
Okay.
Do me and Jericho roll
Does
perception
he
again or
see
no?
further?
He will see further. Yeah. So you guys are going this way?
I feel like everybody's
Okay,
everybody's
alright.
just boom.
Okay.
where they're taking us.
Okay, now that Mia is slightly there,
Like
whenever
should
all
be.
the characters are moved, she's going to probably stop the person that's the closest one. Who would that be? Jericho?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. As she, it's not really certain of what it is, but over here, she sees there is on the ground there's a large metallic 10-foot slate just like embedded onto the wall. As it's a little, since you got a 15, she can't like see the full image, but at least she sees the bottom bit of metal that's obviously not the earth that is around. So she sees that. Anything you want to do as a reaction to that before I unveil the next part?
I'll just say there's some metal on the wall over there, but it doesn't look dangerous to me, right?
Not gonna
Um,
come out
I
It
mean,
just looks like
it's-
metal on the wall.
It looks like metal on the wall. You don't know what it is, but we've already encountered 2 traps, so like that's the information that like would perceive in her.
There's something over there, but we're going the other way, so if we go over there, just watch out.
Okay. As we're going to unveil. Yep. Okay. As we unveil that part.
Ooh. Another man.
Mm-hmm. As you guys can pretty much foresay that the tunnel keeps going in this direction.
I say we just keep going.
All right. Cool.
what else is there?
I'm gonna say okay, but I wanna be able to get you guys behind me if need be. So.
Okay.
Can
I mean,
say
Jericho's pretty
something?
good at evading, right?
Yeah, but the girls aren't.
Yeah, we're good.
Mia's doing good, right?
We're good.
Yeah, Mia's got like.
Yes.
great
Oh, wait.
stuff.
I want to
Yeah,
say
Mia would be.
not yelling, but just normal speaking in Draconic.
Uh-huh.
I want to say again, we mean no harm. We're just investigating.
Except for me.
Okay.
You can't understand what she said.
You hear?
Or
are
do
you
you?
messaging this or just saying it out
I'm
loud?
saying it out loud
Okay,
in
okay.
Draconic.
You don't
For sure,
hear
wanting
anything.
to get that other language out there.
Yeah, of
See
course,
if
of
maybe
course.
there's some interaction.
Oh, you don't
Speaking
hear
dragon.
anything. As you hear the gutturals of and slight little barks and hisses of the Draconic land. Well, parcel tongue in our world. Sorry. Nothing really. There we go.
No, wow.
As you hear nothing back. Yeah.
Okay.
We're at 7 on your counter. At 10 is a full minute. So. All right. Jericho, you're still up ahead. What do you do?
Keep moving forward and watch out for traps.
Okay. Roll me your perception if that's what you're doing.
Does our passive perception matter at this point?
If no one rolls it and I roll like a stealth, and like, let's say I get a 10, and like I know that most of y'all will have higher than that, then I would ask you guys.
Yeah. Because she has like
I got
expertise on her
23.
perception. Does that add to her passive perception?
Yeah.
Oh, she got 20 passive perception.
Okay. Well, that's
Just
actually
put that
really,
out there.
really good to be noting.
Hey, she's
Oh.
only got 17 written, huh?
Yeah, but she
But
didn't add it probably when she leveled.
Okay. So what did you get?
Because she took
23.
expertise at that point, which gives you double perception.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. You can move your character up to your speed.
Okay, so how far do you want to go?
You don't have to.
He could see.
Oh. 10, 15. Then move up 20 feet.
Okay. And when we get to here, we're gonna make Jericho stop. As the whole party's moving together, this is gonna be gross. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Gross.
Gross because like everything moved and some things fell.
I think it's beautiful.
So as soon as you're
It
moving
was a
forward,
good unit.
it was a
moment.
good unit moment. Thank you. Our units are really good. It's really tight. It's
Wow. It's a
strong.
good unit.
It's strong. I mean, it's pretty long. Like we have a good unit together.
Wow.
It's got that thickness.
It has a thickness, a little veiny.
A little bit.
So, as you
We
guys
are
move
pretty
10 feet,
arrogant and vain.
Mia, thank you for that, and Jericho, you hear something and then before Jericho sees something, right into that spot. Okay, this is where it gets tricky.
Oh boy.
As at the end of the corner, you see a 8-foot tall, 10-foot wide, hulking, furred out bull with the horns making it almost 10 feet long. As it was completely silent, and the stomping that you were hearing was it kind of, you see the dirt marks as it has writs on the ground, as it has its horns extended. And since you're at the front, you hear it and see it.
It's all bull though? Or?
It is a Minotaur.
Yes, I knew it!
Yay!
Whenever
I'm so
Arnie sees
excited,
this, she's gonna be like, "This is some bullshit."
I called this!
You know what
Okay.
happened?
This is some bullshit.
Well-
We're all a bunch of virgins. He's ready.
Oh my god.
He's gonna kill us all. Kaboom!
That's a 27 against AC. That was a charge action it took.
This mean.
Holy shit.
Does a 27?
That's a 27 hit Jericho.
Yes.
Of course it does.
Yeah. I didn't think it was. I mean, that was one of the highest rolls it could have gotten.
Reaction. Can I use a evade?
Yes, you 100%
Thank
should.
God.
I need Jericho to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Yes.
Strength.
Oh, my strength sucks.
Oh, okay. Mine's 1.
12.
12. That's a fail.
Can you turn the camera just slightly? Yeah, like that. Because then they can actually see the Minotaur.
Beautiful.
That is 20 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage.
With the evade, does that happen?
That halves it to 10.
Thank
Okay.
God.
As since you failed, you also get 1, 2,
We're
3.
not in
Push back.
we're not in like initiative for battle or anything.
Uh,
yet?
this will start triggering it now that we have a preset one.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Would we
It
need
had
to
its ready
re-roll it?
action as soon as it saw something, and
I
you
just
guys
wanna make
heard
sure
it.
that I
But
couldn't
yeah.
do anything to react to that.
Unfortunately, not for this one. Since it's been holding its action for like 6 or 4 rounds, almost a minute. As you guys just see the and a train of a Minotaur just picks up Jericho. For your eyes, he completely gored him as the horns goes through him. Jericho just manages to just twist and grab onto the horn so it does not pierce his entire body. As you see the Minotaur and it out of sight as you and you
Can I use Shellish's Burk as a reaction?
yes you can and everyone hears this, which Mia kind of pokes out and sees the verification of it as he steps on a plate, and this
Shit.
triggers a trap to fall here, and this metal bar breaks and becomes a wall of spikes. As
So does that affect the Minotaur or is it affecting Jericho?
it at the moment nothing, because the Minotaur didn't have enough room to push him into it.
So nobody got hit.
No
with it,
one
we
get
just see
hit,
it.
but as soon as the Minotaur steps on a plate, you see the wall of metal just fall forward, and it's just a wall of spikes, 10-foot wall of spikes.
He's just gonna be like, all right, maybe a little danger over there.
Maybe.
And with that, we're going on the initiative that we had
That we
earlier.
have? Okay.
So, Bones, what are we doing?
I'm kind of in the back. Do I need to move forward?
You can do whatever you want. It is your turn.
I don't have a
Don't
line
think
of
my
sight though,
reaction-
correct?
No. You have the general idea of the area, so you know that if you go this way, you're probably gonna see him because you saw the javelin, and you guys already discussed that direction. You guys know it kind of tilts over. You haven't seen the complete set of it, like connecting, but you know that it will.
Do I see spikes if I were to like turn and look this way.
You will
down this
if
wall?
you move down that hallway. You will be able to see the spikes. Yeah.
So the spikes are here.
Yes.
Or all the way.
No, just these
Just
two
kind of
squares.
in the corner area.
Yeah,
For
and
the
just against the wall.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really looks like you have to be pushed into them. You can be in the same square and not be affected by the spikes.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely. I'm channeling some native thoughts. I only have 30, right? So 1, 2, 20.
Mm-hmm.
I go here
Okay.
and I shoot something. Could it kind of get over there, or I would be?
No, because your line of sight would be.
So I need to be.
You can move diagonally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move the island. If you're there, you barely see Jericho.
Like here.
I will allow that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
I want to shoot my chromatic orb.
That you've been prepping. All right.
You have 5 more feet, right?
I think so.
I mean, if you want to move forward, you can.
I kind of want to be able to retreat. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm a wiener.
That's perfectly understandable. This thing is
Well,
big.
All right, so I want to do my chromatic orb, and I want to
First page. Which one?
do it at a level 2,
Okay. All right.
and I want to do fire.
All right. You're doing fire.
So I need to roll to.
Yeah. Roll me the hit.
Let's see if he likes fire.
Well, that's a 10.
10 unfortunately misses. This thing has a thick hide. As Bones, you move across and you have the chromatic orb cast prep on you, and you just see the immensity of this giant minotaur, the whole bull face. It looks like a bull on steroids, also 10 feet tall. As it has your friend. And now you notice that Jericho is just barely holding on to the horns, making sure that it didn't pierce any part of his body, but he took the actual like momentum and inertia of the hit.
Yeah.
As that slight second of you not wanting to hit your friend and you cast the orb, it hits and singes a lot of the fur off, and you smell burnt fur, but it just does not make full contact.
But he knows it's something shot at it.
Yeah, he would know that's someone shot.
Can I also cantrip with Firebolt?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I want to do that.
All right, roll me it.
Is he gonna go above everybody else?
He's gonna go at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually pre-rolled dungeon and it was a 2.
Some shit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. They're big.
Could have been worse.
That's it.
I don't know.
What did you get?
An 8?
Total?
Yeah.
At least it was not a natural 1. As again, when you hit the Minotaur and it kind of just stares at you for that second of just hesitation, you cast the insignia and it hits him, but you're seeing that this thing has a thick hide, and it hit. It's just not enough to damage you, or this thing's just really, really tough, and took the full brunt of it. All right, speech, anything? If not, we're going to Artie.
Speech. No.
You're gathered here together.
Okay. All right, Artie, your turn. Griswold, you're on deck.
All right. Quick question for
Yes.
you: would a Minotaur be considered humanoid?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
They got 2 legs, 2 arms.
So, here's the thing. I know the answer, and I'm gonna double check just to make sure that I know the answer.
If it can wield like a
Wouldn't
person.
it be a beast?
No, I think they're considered giants. It's within the giant family.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I just want to make sure if I
Did you go to school?
at some point, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Do I seriously get to speak though? I was just joking.
Yeah, you can speak.
Okay. Can I use my deception?
What do you want to do?
I want to yell and say, "We're a large party. We don't want to kill you." With all of my deception.
What I do.
Roll me deception.
So we do want to kill him.
Y'all want to do what y'all want to do.
Oh no, it's not a giant. It's a monstrosity.
Oh.
It would say
Fun!
humanoid in there.
It would say humanoid, yeah.
Okay, so it's not.
I only got a 13.
13. You don't think it cares.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm just, putting it out there, trying to be.
I was fucking right there in front of me. Yeah, he looks at on a task, and that task is impaling your friend.
We have an SJW in our midst, so I'm just trying to appease him.
Who's the SGW?
I don't know, I assume you.
I'm gonna come up
That'd be
behind him.
me! What about you?
I'm gonna come up behind him.
Okay.
Is this technically
That is
flanking?
considered a flank, yeah.
Nice. And I'm gonna...
Because
swing.
Jericho is reacting and also kind of blinding him a lot. So, like, you do have the advantage, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack him with my greatsword.
Right?
Yikes.
I'm going...
Boom.
Roll me with that advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try smiting and using the blades.
Okay.
Alright, 14 for the first one. 18 for the second. So 18.
18 hits.
Plus 6.
So,
That hits even more.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Let me get all my dice out. I should have done this earlier. Alright, so that's 2d6 plus
Oh,
the
yeah, you're right.
2d6.
I'm
Then
kidding me. Yeah. You can definitely use some mine if you want.
I'm going to actually use these.
Ooh, the new dads.
The new
Getting it
dads.
ready.
And I'm going to do it at a 3rd level.
Oh.
Do
It's
it.
gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Do it. You can use
Hurt
it
him.
straight
I'm just
to if you
making
want.
sure I'm doing the right. Yeah, so that's 2d8 for each extra. So each extra level adds 1 more
Mhm.
d8.
Holy bejesus.
This should be 4d8 plus 2d6 plus your bardic.
Holy bejesus.
How many d6s that is.
Like I say, you
So
can
Plus your
4 and-
strength.
4 and 4.
All right. Roll me.
Nice.
Roll
And
me
I
pain.
reroll 1s and 2s.
And, of course.
Roll me pain.
Oh,
You gotta. I saw one. Reroll that one.
there's a 2. Dang.
All right.
4s and 5s are way higher than 1s.
Yes, they are.
Getting us to 6.
20, 37 plus
Strength.
4, so
41.
41.
Oh.
Kaboom.
Oh.
You know, I mean, like,
Go, man.
murder train's coming
Murder train's coming.
to
As
keep
we-
my thing going.
All right. We're keeping it going. Since it is your turn, we're at 8 now.
Nice.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
As you just see Artie whip out his blade, and as it shines, you see him imbued with this magical energy as he's using divine arcanic magic, twisting in there, and also mocking the beast at the same time, slashing right in the back as blood just splatters, missing Artie, but hitting a lot of the walls. The Minotaur is bloody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna imagine that energy is being like royal purple.
As a royal purple blade splits the Minotaur's back, and you hear the of the pain that it's in. As I need to mark this number down also here because I will forget.
Not gonna get a piece.
Okay,
The
so
lay in our dinner.
Griswold.
all right.
Minotaur tonight.
And you're speaking to keep your spell
That's
active. All right, Grizz.
Can I operate my skeleton and myself simultaneously?
Unless the spell says otherwise, and I'm too lazy to look it up. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm too lazy to look at the card, so I'm going to hand the torch to my skeleton.
All right. It grabs it.
Tell it to go into the hallway and distract.
Okay.
So it's gonna move up to here and start waving the torch.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here. Shout. Well, not shout because this place echoes really easily. But
Excuse me.
In a
say
normal
to
voice.
say to my party or say to the group directly adjacent to the Minotaur to stand back and cast Spike Growth in a 20-foot cube.
Holy crap.
That's
Can I stand back as a reaction?
no, unfortunately. That's gonna be everybody. This is a 10-foot cube.
I thought 5, 10, 15, 20. I thought it was just gonna
No,
be the squares.
it's from where it
Well,
is.
never mind.
That's gonna fit everybody in the group. Yeah, unfortunately.
Fireball again.
Yeah, but
So
this
he's
is a
not
cube.
gonna do
Yeah. So,
Deja vu.
Oh.
Mia, if you want to go,
Divination
while he's thinking of another spell, Mia can go.
Well, Mia would just come up and
Am I
from
taking
where
away
she
from
is,
Minotaur?
I
No.
think she would actually just firebolt with the sneak attack damage.
Okay, all right.
Woo!
Roll me a fireball since there's many things to get advantage on. Roll me with advantage.
12. 16. What does she get the plus to?
It should be right there on the right. Yeah, where the pencil is.
Spell?
A little bit higher. Yeah, spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plus 5, so 21.
21 hits. Roll me damage, and she can add her sneak attack to the D10.
Oh, I
So,
was
1d.
having wrong on my spells.
I guess I'll just hold my action and wait.
Okay, all right. As you have your wand out and you're not sure exactly what to do, as you just see the Minotaur and everyone's wailing on it, and within seconds this beast looks pretty hurt.
Well, bear in mind it's not a wand, it's a staff.
It's
Yeah.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay.
Why do I do this?
What?
He's like Mad-Eye Moody. He's got a.
I don't walk with no limp, and I have a plague mask instead of.
But you have a.
As you see
Staff.
Mia just go, as the fireball hits right where the cut is to just burn more inside, and it hurts pretty bad.
Not that old.
Anything else?
I did not mean
speech or
to do
anything?
that action when I
think
said.
she's gonna move over to this corner
Okay.
right here, and
Tainted.
as a bonus action, can she just stealth?
Tainted.
Yeah. She can actually. Roll me. Stealth. Yeah.
I've got to.
26.
26. All right.
He's hidden.
She is.
She vanishes from
hidden.
the plane of
Is she gonna stay
existence.
there with the torch? Because that's gonna be a big giveaway.
Well,
Or she
yeah,
gonna-
she'll drop the torch, but she would want to go around the corner.
Okay.
Hey, I'm so glad that she's not gonna get hurt.
Okay.
Me
As the
beefy bros.
torch illuminates enough for her to see that end of the tunnel, she just ducks away. And unless you guys have a higher passive perception than 20,
Nope.
3,
It was
20
26.
26. Mia,
She doesn't even
gone.
know she's gone.
She's
She doesn't even know she's
she's like, all right, my partner's gonna be right next to me. Who the fuck is everybody? All right. Jericho, what do we
She's
do?
in a pocket dimension.
She's hidden in the wall.
She is the wall.
Can you see what's happening?
Yes.
Also, currently you are kind of almost 10 feet up in the air as this bull is
Scoring you.
attempted to gore you.
Okay.
So what do we do? You do have already in front of you as well, and several people behind you.
I want to tell Minotaur in Undercommon that we will kill you. We don't really want to hurt you. We just want to know what was going on with nature outside.
Okay.
So let me go, please.
Okay. Is that all you do?
I'm gonna try and get free first, as well.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
You into air. Air.
13.
13. That'll be enough. As you start speaking in Undercommon, you kind of grab the horns. It kind of like with the slash in the spell that just hit, he loses a lot of his momentum. He kind of just drop in front of him as you're speaking. And in Undercommon, he will speak to you as a reaction. You food. That's all he says. As you guys just hear the of the bull's grunt. He says, "You food."
Alright, food. Okay,
Yeah,
as
you
I land, and do a bonus action, I want to shift.
As you change into a werewolf.
Woohoo!
Oh god, I need to get the mini out. I'm sorry, I didn't have it out earlier. Okay.
Through the shift, I want to tell them I warned you.
All right.
Warned you. I like that.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, Neff.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Are we playing Neff
I've
or are
got
we making your
murder.
character?
I'm going to run the fuck up.
Sona, you're on deck. Okay.
Like almost shoulder check Artie out of the way and rage.
Can she just like bump me over a square? Because I think that'd be funny.
Sure. I mean, this dude's.
I'm gonna fucking rage and I'm gonna say, "Not today, motherfucker!"
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This Minotaur thought he was clever.
Anyone else feeling hot and bothered with that? Oh man. Just me?
I'm getting the
Samuel L.
vapors.
Jackson then?
Yeah. Okay.
Tired of all these motherfucking
All these motherfucking Minotaurs. These motherfucking
Okay, that's
maze.
13.
13 misses, unfortunately. Sorry.
So, don't be lame. Okay, that's better. That's a 17.
17 hits?
You gotta
Yay.
say don't be lame.
Don't be lame. Don't be lame. Okay.
That's a good one.
Because, well, yeah. I need to find my D6. There they are.
Not all of us can 41 hit with our great sword.
Okay.
I can only do it
11.
twice.
11 points damage?
Yep.
Okay. Including your rage bonus?
And if it crits, it's double.
Should have 2 more. You did not include the rage bonus.
Didn't. So.
2d6 plus 2 plus your strength.
Right. Shit. Yeah. So it's 13.
That's a better
That's
number than I
my
like.
13.
Okay.
That's 13.
All right. So that's 1 more point over than what we needed. So that's good. As you see Neff just kind of shoulder check you a little bit in a friendlier competition, and then in almost the opposite end, I'm making an X, just swings the hammer. You can hear as a bone breaks, and Artie, who else? Everyone that's near, especially the werewolf, you see that bone kind of shifts through him from just the pure impact of your the blunt force hitting. And she's meant for. And Jericho just barely moves out of the way as the Minotaur slams onto the ground.
Ah! Okay.
As your rage is still on for a couple more rounds, and your shift is still on for a minute. Then we're gonna go on break.
All right. Yeah, we just killed a Minotaur.
Yeah. Yeah, you killed a Minotaur. Alright guys, we'll be back in 10-15.
As if that's the big bad.
It's not.
That was trap 1.
It's not at all. I know, but I don't care.
I'm just looking at my phone getting a timer out. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just want to harvest some steaks.
So, just a question about these spikes in the wall.
Yeah.
Are they able to be picked up?
No.
Moved
I'll explain them in a bit and give you a little bit more.
Cool.
What's going
I
on?
just want to see if I can pick them up for no reason.
Okie dokie, so.
Yeah. I thought we were already on break.
Oh, I did too.
All right. Bye, guys. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hail, traveler. Do you seek the legend of the 5 sacred dragon masks and the horrors they wrought upon this world? Then join us Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time. And glory be to Tiamat.
You're a wizard.
I'm a what?
You're not. We're the wizards. Watch us, Hogwarts Prep D&D, every Wednesday night at 6:30 on Divine and Conquer's Twitch channel. Expecto Patronum.
Recently, on the Sacred World campaign, the players found a book, an angelic tome from the angel called Avicent. What is inside that book? Well, you're just gonna have to find out. Friday night at 8:30 at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. Hey guys, every other Tuesday we're going to be doing a Magic the Gathering stream. For the first couple episodes, we're actually going to be seeing what the best guild around it is. We have pre-made decks
Here we're going to do a free-for-all 3v3 tournament. Let's see if your favorite guild wins.
Everything.
I agree with these statements. So, as you guys just slashed over this and killed and burned and mauled.
it.
Are we following the initiative?
Well,
still?
we're gonna keep that. If the group diverges from being a unit moving throughout the dungeon, then we're gonna go back to that. But if not, then we're gonna agree on what we're doing and move in 30 to 60 foot increments.
Okay.
But so you have a dead Minotaur on the floor.
Give me the horn.
Yeah, I want to help with the body.
Roll me investigation on the body.
Can we all do it?
Whoever wants to do it. Yeah,
I
sure.
do.
I want to walk up the other way, can I? So I'm in front,
Yeah,
kind of where the wolf boy is,
As you
but not in the trap. Actually, that's your javelin.
I got
isn't
12.
okay. Anyone else?
7.
7. Okay.
It?
18.
Is that a 7? No, that's a 1.
What do you get? 23.
18, she said.
Oh.
Proficiency.
I got
5.
18.
Okay.
Jericho got 10.
10. As you guys are looking through its fur, making it's thick, and as you're kind of moving, you see it has no pouches, no belts, nothing, no clothing on him, and he's practically just naked. There's nothing on him.
Are Minotaurs supposed to be humans that were changed?
They're not humanoid. We know that.
Is he not?
Okay. I thought that
you
they
can
were
roll
humans
history.
that would be bewitched. Can I look at my tome or
Yeah,
something to see?
yeah.
Let's see if I can roll once. Well,
While the looting's
Not
going
really.
on, Mia wants to take the
Does your
the
tome give you advantage?
torch and
I
look
don't
around the
know.
other corner.
Okay.
I have a proficiency, but my
It
tome
doesn't necessarily
me
give you advantage.
Okay.
We're because of the historian
Okay.
aspect of it. If you're looking up something that is an artifact, I grant the advantage.
I have
Okay.
17 on that roll.
Sure, we'll just say that. 17.
Mm.
You know that the history of it is very muddled, but there's no ritual to make something into a minotaur. It's just
a
it's
naturally occurring
yeah it's
kind
it's
of
a
thing.
it's a magical beast that has that is not very intelligent, and there is an odd place on where to cast it of it being a magical beast or a sentient entity.
So eating it wouldn't be horribly morally wrong.
It depends on who you ask. Some people view this as just a big dog. Some people view it as this is a
Depends on
person.
how hungry you are.
Also depends on how hungry you are. Also depends if you eat meat. So
She really wants that brisket.
as you guys search around, you see nothing. Mia, did she just throw the javelin, or she roll investigation too?
Well, that's just a torch. The
Oh,
still way over
okay.
there. She's just like kind of tossing it down there, and then just looking down as far as she can to see if there's anything of interest.
She can roll a perception if she wants.
We still don't know where she is.
No, unfortunately.
She is on a different plane of existence.
That is 31. No, that's not right. That is 23.
23?
I don't know how I got 31.
Okay.
It's all good.
When she looks down this way, she does see again one of those square plates.
The metallic one?
Yeah. On the ground. Kind of in the way. Maybe before she moved, she saw that where the Minotaur landed, there was a huge indentation, as you guys are also seeing that, like the plates actually indented into the ground. And when you're moving the Minotaur, this thing is heavy. Like it's I mean, try moving a carcass of a bull. This is heavier. And the plate only moved a bit, and as you guys are kind of walking on it, it doesn't seem to be shifting. With the impression that it needs a heavy thing to pressure this specific plate down to trigger the spikes. But yeah, she just sees a hallway and has a kind of an end to it. But with her, what was it again?
23.
23. There is a slight slit at one of the ends of the like the actual end of the hall. There's a slit.
Like just in the wall?
Just in the wall. It's a large, but the 23, she sees it's large enough that goes from the top to the bottom. And it's not
like
centered.
Someone took a sword and was like,
kind of something like that. Yeah, that she sees.
And if we move the Minotaur back off of the plate, like no longer press down, if we could do that, would the spikes go back? Do we know? Can we tell that?
You can try.
Link?
I'll help.
Okay. As you guys move the body, it takes effort in a bit, and definitely an F, and most likely an Artie, to move the body. You see the plate just, as the plate that fell just starts sliding back up. And you see that the dirt doesn't cover it like it was, and you just see metal slate now.
So it does retract into the wall. Okay.
Alright, and then Mia's gonna call out, and she's gonna be like, hey, bring the Minotaur over here.
Where'd that come from?
Hey, did you guys hear that?
I guess it travels on the wall. She'll
Yeah.
peek out around the corner.
She peeks out and you guys see.
Oh! Yeah.
Throw that Minotaur on this plate, and let's see if anything happens.
Okay.
Begrudgingly, as you guys do, start dragging the Minotaur.
Push this mother.
I just want to note, I am standing at the entrance and just shaking my head at what they're doing to this corpse. Like, bruh.
If you got any heavier ideas.
Nah. For the greater good.
Already spits on the ground.
As you mix it into a flower.
As you see whomever is assisting Neff drag the corpse.
I really hope
Artie
people are
would be.
assisting me, and
I
I'm not
I
just doing
definitely
it.
wanted to push in the front a little bit.
And then Mia would want to be like around the front of there.
Okay. As you see that the plate is not big enough for the Minotaur to go through. It's heavy enough that when he hits it, you see the metal slide, and it falls all the way down as another pit trap. But you're
So do we just throw the Minotaur down the pit trap? Essentially?
It can't fit.
Oh, okay.
It's big enough for you guys, but not for them.
I thought it was a pressure plate.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
I thought it was gonna.
I thought there was gonna be a slit.
And Mia will come down closer to inspect the slit, but being careful.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow
Can you move
her.
her character?
I'm gonna follow her. Just so she's careful.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Roll me an investigation.
Can you move me too? Cause I'm following her.
If you're following her, you'll just be
Is that investigation?
Yeah.
13.
13. She kind of puts her hands on the wall and she feels a slight draft. but she doesn't know what's behind it. It's not trapped or anything, but there is something to this crack.
Can she like reach her hand in?
It's not big enough for her to do that. Maybe like a blade can fit in through, but it's just like this slit all the way down. And it's not perfectly in the middle of the wall. It kind of looks like more like 3/4 of it as the slit goes all the way down. And she feels like she kind of is putting a little bit of pressure on it, and it's not budging. Like you don't know if she doesn't know if she's not strong enough or what, but whatever she's doing is not activating anything.
Is she able to like look through it, or is it just nothing?
Rolling perception might be really high.
18.
No, she just sees black. Just not a good enough angle. As I keep blocking my wand over.
Does anybody else want to take a look at this?
I can try to put my hand axe in the slit and see if I can maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
So you put your hand axe in there?
Yeah.
Alright, and you're just trying to wiggle it?
Wiggle it, see if there's any give anyway.
Are you going to use force on this or not?
Not enough to break the axe, but enough to just see if there's anything that happens.
Roll me strength then.
Okay.
Don't fuck me. Oh, yay!
That's over 20. Hang on.
Okay, well that's a good number to have.
Yeah.
As you kind of are putting, you put the blade part of the axe in there, and you're holding the handle to make sure it doesn't break and crack. As you kind of start pushing it back and forth, you notice that there is a specific give inward, and you start pushing it with the axe, and eventually the axe can actually come off, and you just start pushing it yourself. And it takes a good amount of strength, but you are able to do this as the entire 14-foot wall just. And you see another hallway.
While that's happening, Artie will come
There's
up
a hole.
and help her push.
Okay.
The
As by the
its
final
tunnel,
end,
right?
you and Artie could definitely move this, and the door opens into what looks like to be another hallway.
This would look like the end of the tunnel to us before they started trying to go through this little thing.
Yeah, it looked like the end of the tunnel, and now it looks like the tunnel continues going forward. Can someone grab all the minis, please? We need to put a new map on.
Yay! New map! Jesus, you're happy.
You guys picked the right tunnel.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Who was
that?
Oh, Minotaur's fine. It's
okay.
Minotaur go down the hole.
Minotaur did go down the hole.
What about all the cool skeletons?
yeah. Let's move on.
Skellies.
Who
Man,
needs that half of the dungeon?
You guys didn't find the false doors or the connecting tunnels. It's all good.
Damn.
Good.
We had other things we could have done, but we didn't.
I was
We picked
almost
the
about
right
to just
one.
like leave that whole side and just be like, "There's
I'll
nothing
do
over
it.
here."
Oh my god. This looks so cool. I'm already impressed.
It's Christmas.
Oh my god, okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult to do.
Wow.
You have a torch on, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mia still had her torch
That Neff gave her.
she took it around the corner.
Okay. So, can I have your characters here in the position that you guys want to be
In
entering
the purple, where the
I
purple
want to
is?
be in the front.
Artie will be like
Sure,
next
yeah.
to you.
Where's the front? Oh, is this us coming through this
You're
way,
coming.
or-
You're coming through the door, the side entrance.
Yeah.
So, this
That's
way
the door.
is here, the dungeon.
I got it. Yeah, I want to be in the back.
just,
Does
like-
Mia want to be in the front?
Who has the torch? As
Mia
I'm
would
blocking
probably be like
everything.
third or so because it was her
Who
and
had
then
the
Artie pushing it
Mia
open.
had it.
And then Mia
And Mia was right
me.
behind us, so she
Unless
would.
we're
So,
unless
Are we-
somebody wants to push
the,
towards
this
the
We'll be
side.
in
this
the
black
back-ish.
over here is still considered part of the wall. So
Okay.
only these tiles will be.
Okay.
And this is supposed to represent like, I don't actually have a full wall.
Yeah.
but it's,
Uh,
it's
so-
a
That
full
looks
wall.
so cool, though. How did you do that?
Yeah, I went on the internet.
It's
Okay,
really
but it's
good
still
wall.
really awesome, and I'm excited.
Jericho, I don't know where you're gonna be.
We need to move the camera.
I think they said that Mia was supposed to be here maybe before Skelly Majigger, right? Kind of after
yeah,
you
that
guys
sounds
with
good
the
enough.
torch.
Yeah.
And then
Because she had the torch.
I don't. Where are you, Grizz?
Okay.
Dead center.
And you have a torch?
No, Skelly Boy still has my torch.
Oh well. Somehow we have two torches in the
So-
middle.
As you guys can see, if it's obvious, as the tunnel goes straight,
I can see.
you you see
Is that
that
good?
through here, the light kind of
Can
bounces
you guys
inward,
see?
and there's the light going in here, as you guys can see that, right?
Suggesting.
This is cool because it's legitimately a tunnel. It's one of these. Fucking didn't think about that. Fuck you guys. So there is a pathway going down here, and then the light bounces off to go in this way as well.
Ooh,
So-
which way?
What do you guys want
We
to do?
love you, and that was great.
I want to choose your own adventure.
I feel
I
like
think we should go.
Are
we
we
should
going-
go down the hole he just fingered.
Is right or left right?
You feel like we should go down that
Are we
tunnel?
feeling kind of conservative or kind of
Are we?
liberal?
Okay, so
We're liberal. We're ready to go for it.
Mia, here's the slight as like feet settling in, almost like something to her ears, hooved, like kind of started sliding onto the concrete, the stone. Sorry, that is this part of the dungeon. It kind of settles its foot in.
Can she tell which area it's coming? Which
Um,
left or right?
Where is she?
She's
is close
supposed
to front.
right
She's
there.
supposed to be basically right where Artie is.
Yeah. Just kind of next to the
With
wall.
that, I will have to have a perception, just to be able to hear that there is something that's passive, but to pinpoint.
Nat 20.
Damn.
And she's kind of like puts her hands on and just closes her eyes. Lets the elements of the dungeon, the maze, come to her. It's fucking over here.
It's fucking over there.
Yep. I knew you were too excited about that path.
I wish to cast something.
What's up?
Let's go detect poison and disease.
Nice.
Something don't feel right. to me about this.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, the whole point was to look for the tainted wood causer, right? So.
Ooh, Chris doesn't know that's a werewolf.
He's
You don't-
definitely seen.
Detect any of that in here. As you kind of move your step, and you see everyone sees a little bit of the spores kind of fly into the air, and then your eyes start adjusting to it. Whoever has sneezing abilities holds it in and does not actually give your position away, but you feel the urge to sneeze. Some of you, nothing.
Huh.
It's
Okay, well it's active for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Give it up for 10 minutes.
Interesting.
Artie, are you still doing your tauntery? And anyone that can hear, does it start over? Because right now we're at 10 minutes, but now we're in a different side of the dungeon. How does your vicious weapon work?
I'm pretty sure it has to be talking to the specific
okay.
person.
Since we
if I can transfer it over, I will, but I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, he's not doing it right now.
We're one round away. Yeah.
I told you it's never gonna happen.
It will.
Not when I'm slapping stuff the way I slap it.
Innuendo dungeon.
So, since we just moved, you still have a couple rounds before your werewolf transformation goes back, just so you know, Jericho. Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm just beast up right now.
You're gonna unshape?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he shifts back, I'm just gonna like say,
Also, yeah, you saw someone
Interesting.
Yeah,
transform
you took
into a
that pretty
werewolf.
well.
Yeah. I was just about to say,
In the day.
he does not know I'm a werewolf, and he just saw Jericho.
I have a spell that would very quickly let me find out.
Are you gonna cast it?
No.
Mia's gonna be like, I think I hear something coming up from the left.
Okay.
Maybe we should take it out before we look anywhere else.
I got my
so it
maul.
doesn't come
I'm
up
ready to
behind
go.
us.
I'm going. I'm gonna at least step towards the tunnel.
Okay.
Do I have a feeling of the space? Like, on the last time I know he was like a 10-foot with the horns, and he was kind of filling the space, but it was still a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Is this
The,
more
the,
confined?
the,
Like, is
no,
it like
actually,
10 feet tall?
this is
20
a
feet?
little bit higher. Thank you. This is this. You see the scratch mark still on the
top of
in this part. It won't be the top. It'll be kind of in the middle.
Ooh, shit.
So it's maybe like 12 to almost 17, 20 is some of the higher points.
Okay.
But all the widths are still just wide enough for one to pass through. It's about 10 feet.
As I see
And
Neff starting
there
to
are bricks
move.
in the lower part, and then
Yeah,
it's like
there's natural stone that's leading a lot of this path here.
As I see Neff start to move, and we'd be like, wait, let the skeleton take the hit.
Alright.
I'm gonna motion skeleton move to front, and then
Will he have the torch?
Sorry.
yes, you will
Yeah,
have the
he-
torch still.
He has the torch.
As it does that, I need everyone to roll perception.
Perception.
Please.
Perception?
Yes,
Everyone, you
please.
said?
Everybody.
Yay!
That isn't That's
Thank God I have advantage. on
dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you hear it.
12.
14.
You don't hear it.
23 for Artie.
You hear it?
And 9 for Mia.
He doesn't hear it. Ironically.
But she has passive perception. that's
Yeah,
funny.
but this one we have
It's
to roll for it.
active,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're talking and it's in the midst of a lot of different things. What did Jericho and Sonya get?
I got a 23.
Jericho
I got an
hears it.
18.
Damn.
Sonya hears it. As you guys should the ones that do the
Like they're moving forward.
moving away because it was
Like you can't hear.
then eventually you don't hear. You hear someone scream.
Something doesn't like us.
I'm gonna say send that skeleton guy in,
Yep.
As you go with the torch.
and then
I'm gonna
With
follow.
the torch.
I would
So
say
you guys think there's something
Or I'm not
over
gonna
there?
follow. I'm just gonna like get towards the tunnel so I can actually look
Okay.
and watch him go down.
Mia wants to be
I'm gonna move
against
him here,
the
and then I'm gonna start
wall.
moving him.
Okay.
Mia wants kind of be in this like little corner of a wall if
Okay.
possible, and like looking through
I'm going
for
to.
traps
She
or
fell.
anything else.
Okay, roll me
Down there
perception
and
for
not
Mia.
And Neff, you were up at the front too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
Mia's the closest one. Neff is the closest one.
I'm
21.
looking in the tunnel watching this guy
You
go.
gotta move her back that way, I think, because Mia wanted to see kind
Okay.
of around her. Neff. So Neff.
Mia is looking this way.
Yeah, that's
she
what
wants
her-
to kind of be in like the crevice between the wall.
Can I have the
and
traps and the dead bodies and all that stuff, please? Thank you.
So basically, the way I'm imagining
coming?
this is that
That
you're on
coming?
one side like hiding, and then Mia's on the other side hiding, and
Okay.
we're both looking into the doorway.
As you
right?
guys do, Mia definitely now with the stone, it's a little bit more obvious. You see that there's a legitimate just the steel plates are just not hidden by the ground or the dirt or anything, just kind of just there. And you see two of them.
They're all side by side, or are they diagonal?
They're one's here and one's in this square, so they're side by side.
That's crazy.
And
Mia's
with the
gonna be like 2 traps ahead. Watch out.
Okay.
what do you guys do?
I'm waiting to see what happens with Skelly Boy. And
I'm going to move up to maintain my leash range on
Of course.
skeleton.
Okay.
And then have him continue moving forward with the condition being if... Can he see?
Yeah, I mean he's aware of the surroundings. Yes.
So if he sees something move, stop.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. You said these are metal plate traps?
Yeah, these are like these are the metal plates that Jericho discovered at the beginning, but just these are not concealed at all.
so they're the pits.
They look like the pit traps.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Should I have skeleton trigger it? Or try to?
And not fall.
We can just avoid
Well, he's not smart enough to try and disable a trap. So it's either have skeleton fall in it or not.
it. We can just sidestep them.
Yeah, that's
With
true.
with Mia's instructions, you're able to like know where not to go. You can, like move a little bit more to the left. All right, you're good. Now
Okay.
go forward.
Well, then I will have him sidestep and move right here.
Okay.
With seeing him go that far on there, I think Mia's willing to go in further.
Okay. All right. As she goes in.
Yeah, I'm going
But
in.
what are they doing? What do they want?
Yeah. Are Jericho and Sonya? Are you just following the group, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can disable the traps.
Okay. All right. Roll me thieves' tools. And you're moving in?
I'm moving to
Yeah, me will probably be.
after now.
I'm thinking like on the other side of the trap.
I got a 15.
One more over diagonal. Yeah.
Okay. And who else is in this room?
I'm
moving
right there.
bodies,
I
but I'm
wanna.
not saying.
Yeah, I wanna move.
Arnie will be following up in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
Are you still in the back?
I'm
Or are you
following
going-
up
Where's
back.
your leash?
Okay.
It's a 60-foot leash.
Oh, okay. You got plenty of space.
And I don't remember who had the other torch. Mia,
Or
right?
Mia, yeah.
Mia.
Okay.
And
What did
then
you get
I
on
still
this?
have my little lantern.
And you have your lantern as well, which is
Baby.
definitely given enough light to see that there is at least
A
a
room.
tunnel further down.
A thing.
That leads to the end, and then the light bounces a little bit this way. You know there's something here, and you know there's something bouncing off this way too. What did you get on this disabled? That used to be the disabled device, but now it's Thieves' Tools. What's up?
15.
15 is
I got
just
15.
what you need. As you kind of move the plates over, make sure nothing gets triggered. You start identifying where it is on both of them. You kind of pull them to the side so everyone sees the trap, and it's simple but effective. These are just direct pitfalls. If you kind of move onto the plate and shift it a little bit, your body moves unevenly and you fall down. But you're able to not trigger anything, move it. It is quote unquote disabled since you know where the trap is.
Is it like another 20 foot?
It's another 20-foot drop, yeah.
And then bones?
And then bones. Mm-hmm. You can, so now you know where the exact hole are. You guys can easily avoid it, but you just can't step onto it since it's a 5-foot gap.
Well,
So,
with how many bones are down there, we can assume that there's been a lot of people trying to come in here.
that is a assumption, yeah. There's a lot of things that have died down there, or bones have been thrown in there, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They were throwing dead bodies in here at some point, so maybe something's dragging something somewhere. What would eat a dead body, or what would he do with the dead body? I'm just talking out loud.
What did you get on history for Minotaur?
I got a 13 or 17.
Okay, it was above a 10.
Yeah.
There is a common myth that they're vegetarian or herbivores because they're cows. No, they eat meat.
Oh.
That's a...
So they're literally mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Sure.
I'm just saying.
Alright, so Mia's gonna peek around the corner.
Okay.
Farmers.
Skelly Boy's going to... With this room pretty much mapped, I'm going to command him to continue moving forward.
Okay.
So
Move
he's
your
gonna go
squares, my
5, 10,
Haley,
15.
can you change the camera
What's that? See
a little bit more?
the corner of
This
this.
Back.
When Mia looks, she's
Like that.
paying more attention to the end of the other
Good job.
tunnel.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have him stop there. And I'm going to move up to maintain leash range.
Can I have all you guys roll perception again?
Yep. $19.
Okay, it's a pass.
Mia got nat 20,
That's up, obviously a pass.
and Artie got 7.
Fail for Artie.
16.
Fail.
17.
Fail. Yeah, sorry. What did Sonya and Jericho get?
I got a 29.
That, okay.
Fail.
What did you get? 29 fails for being too smart. What did Jericho get?
11.
11. Okay, Jericho, let's go. So, Mia, Sonya, Neff are the only ones that hear it. As the 29 hears a little bit more. As Mia and Neff just hear legitimate.
It is 27.
Oh, it's 27. I thought it was
nat 20.
Oh, nat 20, not dirty 20. Okay, well then Mia will hear. So Neff, what all you hear is just as like rocks being moved against each other.
Can I tell where?
From your position, it's just coming from this area. Like it's
Okay.
it's kind of hard to tell. But Mia and
Sonya.
Sonya, you hear a, "Are you sure?" That's all.
She hears,
Are you sure? And in common,
Somebody whispered,
"Are you sure?"
What did I hear again?
Are you sure?
Mia says
Somebody
yes,
whispered it
but whispers
in
back.
common.
Mia heard hooves earlier
Okay.
too, didn't she? Like,
Yeah. What do you guys do?
did she say
Mia
that?
says and then pulls out her wand and readies firebolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the guys, hey, I heard something like bone or gravel like crunching somewhere and I'm just gonna point this area.
As you see
Mia's
Mia
like-
have her wand out and spell start pulsating.
Mia's like,
Can I say in response to that? I'm like,
Do we
and,
hear her
Artie
say
comes up
yes?
behind it.
Yeah. How loud does Mia want to hear it? Because this doesn't echo like the other dungeon, the other maze.
Well, I want to say in the way that maybe whoever was whispering it might hear it at the same level
Okay.
that I
You guys,
heard it.
you guys heard it. That she said. I mean, it sounds obviously joking, but in Mia's response, yeah. Sonya, what were you doing?
You hear her say yes. Yes.
I want to respond also.
What do you want to say?
We mean no harm. So, are you sure you want to do anything bad?
Okay. With that.
Can we make it where Mia responded after that?
Yeah. What's up? She just says yes again.
She just says yes again.
You hear a voice, much deeper, a little bit less educated. See, I told you.
Fuck.
Oh!
Just kidding.
And then you hear the again of hooves, and everyone hears it. And then you hear, "Well, let them in."
We'll let them in.
Well, let them in. Like,
Yeah.
We'll do
comma, let them in.
Yeah. Anything you guys do?
Me and
I'm-
Artie are creeping up towards the door.
Can
with
somebody move
Mia
me? I want to
being
get in
careful
You
of
guys
front
are
of
hearing that it's coming from over
I want to
here.
get in,
Oh, it's coming
like,
from
by
that
Artie,
way?
Like this way,
basically.
yeah.
I want to
Coming
get
in this
by
direction.
Artie.
That's not a dead end over there?
I mean, it looks like a dead end, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll go over there. I was
okay.
thinking that the other way.
Neff, where
over
are you?
I want to be by, actually behind the skeleton.
Artie,
Yeah, that's
Where are
fine.
you?
Yeah, Artie and Mia were basically going up
this way? Or this
to
way?
follow where the voice is, like, but with Mia somewhat leading the way, but Artie close enough to kind of step in the way
Okay.
if something happens.
Let's put her against the wall then.
But she's still got her wand ready.
Okay, wand at the ready.
Hey, is his shield of faith still going?
Yeah, Shield of Faith would still be, still be going. Jericho, where are you?
Where are you?
He's on top of the wall, stealthily.
Bones, where are you?
I want to be kind of towards the back behind the skeleton. Is the skeleton not moved? He's still way back in the doorway
I
after
told
we
him-
advance.
Do you want to be
I-
in front of or behind me?
I physically stopped him.
Behind?
Where is,
Grizzly boy.
yeah, Grizz Boy.
He's gonna also be behind the skeleton.
Okay,
Alright, I'm gonna get in front of the skeleton at this point.
okay. Where is the perception team at?
Oh.
That's Sonya and Jericho.
I'm gonna put you there until you say
Yeah.
otherwise.
I guess like in the front middle, I guess, if possible.
So, by me, basically,
Oh my
I think.
god, these
Hang on.
minis.
Yeah, this is hard to see because it's walls.
Jericho, where are you?
Can we
Pretty much.
flatten the felt if we're not looking, but just kind of flatten that part?
Nope.
Nope.
It has a three-dimensional part.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm
But
trying
I
to
can
get
see
this.
kind of where we
Okay.
are now.
Jericho,
from my
you're either
point.
gonna be at front or the back.
Oh, right next to Sonya. Right next to Sonya.
He wants
You
me
are
to
behind a skeleton because there's no room.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are so tight in this area, unfortunately.
That's what she said.
You know what? I hope that's what she did say because at least she's having fun.
Yay, no hot dogs.
If no one's doing anything,
I mean,
I'm-
Mia and
I'm-
Artie
It
are
has-
still
yeah. Have you
creeping
guys
up to
have your
the
wand-
area where she heard it.
I'm ready with my maul.
you see that the flat stone kind of start moving and almost forming like shoulders. and you see a torso start to moving made out of complete stone. And then you kind of see a person just defending himself. It looks like an older man. And as this thing's turning, you also see what looks like to be a horse inside as well.
A horse?
All in stone?
No. The only thing that's in stone is
Oh my fuck!
your friend.
Is it Bob?
Is it Steve?
It's
Steve. No,
It's
Bob.
Steve?
Is it genuinely Steve?
It is genuinely Steve.
Steve!
A centaur.
Oh my god.
Oh, why are you dead?
I don't know who Steve is,
And
though, right?
yeah, you do not. You just see a gigantic stone creature that looks like a human just start moving around. It starts undoing himself against the wall, and it looks like there was a cubby of like a natural hole that a centaur starts getting out of, and so there's another person.
I'm gonna
Which-
say you look like
It's gonna
Steve.
be like rock on.
I know, I'm gonna be like, Steve!
No, I'm gonna say you look like Steve.
You do, you look like Steve. Steve, we are so happy to see you.
I don't know who Steve is, but
I'm gonna
that's
be
apparently
honest.
a good thing.
Out of all the names, I wasn't expecting Steve.
Where's the little bird family?
They're
I was thinking maybe Brock.
Why are we being quiet?
Can I have Griswold roll me a history check?
Why are we being quiet to Steve?
And Artie can as well, but with a disadvantage.
17.
Okay, yeah, that's a pass.
And what am I rolling for?
History, if you want.
Yeah, I do. Oh, that's the wrong page. I got a 3.
Okay, yeah, you have no idea. So, as descriptions, first, Steve looks like a earth elemental. So this is gigantic, almost 10-foot creature made up completely out of stone and moss growing here and out. And he's speaking in common and very slow. He looks
like
a little bit,
golem,
yeah, kind of like a golem, but he looks a little bit smaller than what you guys remembered. The centaur, which is the next thing that you guys were going to see, that's kind of an impression. She is a female. She has long, curled black hair. She has blue eyes, and she has a brown polka dotted coat for her centaur part. She is 7'2".
That's cute.
Yeah.
Sounds
She's
beautiful.
so pretty.
The other person with the 17, you would recognize him. His name is Oliver. He was one of the people that first hired you in Poland.
Oh.
What a twist.
You recognize him as an oral.
Oliver twist.
His name is Oliver. He is an older man. He has also short hair, brown eyes, rough chocolate skin. He sounds about 5'9" with an rounded face.
Oranges are round.
Yeah. What the next thing you guys see after seeing a earth elemental and a centaur is that Oliver's on his left hand is missing these fingers. That definitely were not missing when you met.
Oliver.
And the other thing that's all weird, because you remembered that he, he did have short brown hair. It's completely shaven.
Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna step in front of my skeleton upon seeing this dude and realizing who he is, and be like, Oliver, what are you doing down here? Like,
I would ask you the same question. What are you doing down here?
there's corruption upstairs, and as such, I'm seeking out why my precious forest has been fucked with.
You see, the golem. Yeah, that's a bad word. Kind of just sit.
Can we just
A little
shoot hearts out of our eyes?
Yeah.
Is Artie the only one that's more confused on why this
Yeah.
giant rock golem is in this tiny
Yep.
little dungeon and how he got down there?
Would I know what an earth elemental is?
I mean, history. Everything's history because all magic things are written in books that you guys have studied and you've.
16.
Not me.
You didn't go to school? At
I
some point?
did, but I'm not smart. I got 9.
I mean, at least you graduated.
A little under
So,
average.
Earth Elementals, vague information, but they're humanoid Earth things that generally can travel through stone. They can be as small as a pebble
I
to
care
as
about the moss growing on him, damn it.
big as a... The moss is just moss naturally growing on him. Sometimes he just sleeps for a long time.
Ah, fair. Okay. So,
I'm going to say to Steve, why do we have to be quiet?
The big bulls are mean.
how many are
We-
there?
A lot.
Oh, we took care of one.
Well, there's one less now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oliver, what happened to your hand?
The fuck do you think happened?
I mean,
Grindelwald.
obviously you're missing fucking fingers, but why are you missing fingers?
Grindelwald.
Oh.
We were investigating some shit up in France, and it went haywire. A lot of the ministries invaded. When I put my nose where it wasn't wanted,
Oof.
and I was left for dead until this thing saved me. And you see Steve.
I'm just.
I was
I'm.
afraid.
Neff is really gonna like crack her knuckles and say "fuck Grindelwald."
Yeah, great. Broke my wand, and I assume that he's sending a lot of people down here as well.
Sending a lot of people down here, like
If
here,
I'm not
here?
the first one.
He's sending
Okay.
people here.
I don't recognize this guy at all, right?
No, that was a history check, just in case you come across them in your
I'm
line
gonna
of work.
look at the centaur and I'm gonna say, "You're really pretty."
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just smile and kind
She's very confused. How
Can
are
I
a bunch
ask?
of kids gonna help me and these guys? Yes.
I'd like to ask him like what he was doing with Grindelwald.
What, the
Like-
aura?
Yeah, like what he was getting into.
Well, first we were investigating to see what he was up to. We found out that there was a lead in France, and we went there, but it was a whole bunch of cover-ups. Apparently, he never left London. So when I started investigating why all these false leads, a lot of the orders that were assigned and managed the case tried to kill me. And when I played dead, I woke up in here. Shaven and fingers missing.
Could have been worse.
Aye?
So it's probably safe to say that the two people that I shouted they were walking to their certain death when I was up there in the marsh earlier, those were probably Grindelwald's people.
Now I wish I would have
If
killed
they
him.
were throwing bodies down here, I'd agree.
Yeah, I mean, it was a body in a trunk.
Mm.
I kind of threw the body down
What-
anyway.
Is this like a
but-
hiding place for
Eh,
bodies?
it's bait.
Apparently,
They're just like people that go missing. They just hide their corpses in here, or
I have no idea
we
if
found
this
so many bones. That's me too, by the way. I'm bones.
pleasure. I don't know. All I know is that I woke up here and there was things chasing me for days and obviously playing with me. But I was moved through stone. Thank you. You're welcome. And I've been just hiding here, and we've been eating rats.
Here, I think I can at least help with that. Flourish the staff, cast Goodberry.
Okay. You have a couple berries.
10.
10 berries. All right. Good.
I'm gonna hand him 3, and say this will nourish you for 3 days.
Oh, feels good.
Yeah, it'll also heal 1 health point if
Yeah.
he has any damage.
I don't know why, but whenever you cast that, I'm imagining you doing the Welcome to Good Burger, but Welcome to Good Berry.
Welcome to good berry. Home of the good berry. Can I take your berry?
And demonetized. So
That's
fine.
They were demonetized before now, anyways. It's fine.
I'm going to give 3 to the centaur in case she needs them. They'll keep for a week.
She just eats 2. I know this magic. This is. Thank you.
And I'm going to give 4 to Jericho because he got charged earlier.
All right, Jericho. You have 4 good berries. Each one heals 1 point of HP.
And will nourish you for a full day's worth of food, which is
1 berry will nourish. It's a sensu bean.
Can Mia pull out the ladder and be like, I don't know if this is relevant, but those guys that were coming down here were using this.
as you guys see the green powder that's on it for the part of some porkies. He also his work is to hunt people down, so he would know. And it would confirm, that'd be a porky. It's probably how they would get in here.
Can we get there?
If you have the flu powder.
No.
I don't think we want to go where they were coming from.
But I will warn you that when they come back, they're coming in with whoever's holding that ladder.
Oh, lovely.
So you're telling me if we put that ladder at the bottom of a 20-foot hole?
Yeah, that's what they appear. You put it in the bottom of the ocean, that's what they appear.
That's what I want. Let's kill him.
Where's the
Let's
nearest
kill them
ocean?
All right, let's not kill them unless they force us to kill them. Okay.
When they come back
they're
to
bad
the porky,
people. I don't
like,
believe.
do they just kind of come around the area of it? Are they having to touch it?
They
come
they
through,
would
or-
come touching it, yeah.
We still don't know for sure if they're Grindelwald's followers.
I mean, but we do know that they killed somebody and weren't bringing a dead body here.
Fair.
As you see
Oliver?
not Oliver,
The centaur?
Steve.
Oh.
He's kind of raises his hand before he talks, apparently now. I did it twice and I'm doing it 3
He's so
times.
cute.
Who's Grindelwald?
He's a bad bugger. Man, sorry.
Is he the one that's making the woods not good?
Possibly. I
don't-
really don't know.
I don't know what's making the woods not good, but I'd really like to find out.
Who kicked me out of home?
Who did kick you out of home?
The woods did. Made her come to me.
They kicked you out of your home.
As the centaur
Because-
kind of like when she moves, and now that she's moving like more forward, you see that her back leg's really injured.
Ooh.
It looked kind of broken, and she's kind of just using support for all 3 of her other feet. When she eats a good bird, she's kind of testing it out. That's kind of what the notice was, and it's still not good enough for her to put her full weight on it.
Yeah.
The woods at Hogwarts are. There's giants there, and other things that are asking for allegiance, and if we say no, they kill us. Some of us have been taken here. My brother was taken, and we were separated by the Minotaurs.
There's a green Welsh that we know of.
Wait, there's a dragon over Hogwarts?
At least in the Forbidden Forest.
His area of effect is killer. I mean, we almost all fell to it early on his trek in, so.
There you go,
He also has giants that are
In his allegiance.
in his allegiance at the moment because
And yeah.
they're not wanting to be, but it's the lesser of two.
You guys have
evils.
seen some large humanoid skeletons here.
Okay.
With
Giants.
Yeah.
Ish.
And
Artie
we
wants
had
to be like,
we
he
had
breathed
seen,
on me, I almost died. It's bullshit.
yeah, his strength is epic. It's
Yeah, he
scary.
breathed poisonous gas on us and almost took us out. So he's a bad dude.
So there's a green Welsh in Hogwarts right now. So I went to schools. Starts
Dumbledore's
looking
not
at you guys'
there.
faces. What have you been up to?
Lots of stuff.
Running,
Wait.
mostly.
What concern is that of yours?
Just doing my job.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Currently, they're helping me figure out the source of the corruption in the forest.
How long have you known them?
Couple,
Kind of takes a step back.
couple hours.
That's good enough to be lied to.
Yeah. Humans
We
are,
haven't lied.
humans might lie, plants don't.
What's
And the
like,
plants told me that certain death was in this direction.
What's
so here I came.
Dumbledore up to?
He's currently in a trial trying to fight for his life and apparently defending students that are labeled as aura killers.
Oh no.
Definitely not a student.
Is that
Never
how
killed an
Emily-
Or. Have we? Wait,
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. Early
Killed-
on.
You have killed an aura.
Oh, that's shit. Yeah. No shit.
Are you,
I
is
didn't
Nev
say
saying
that.
no shit?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't
you-
say that. I take it all back.
You know, some auras go bad.
Yeah, I fucking figured.
Yeah,
Unless he's
and
pointing.
sometimes you get trapped in those little stupid spheres until you're
the
almost
prison balls.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you gotta fight.
I'm just sitting back. This is getting more and more interesting by the second.
We were trapped. You want to know what happened? We were trapped for 2 weeks by your aurors. I'm gonna remember. Neff is gonna remember the names.
Sure.
I don't remember them, but and they.
One of them is not an aura. I've never heard of him.
Well, why was the actual auror there with them?
We heard they're trying to become the Dark Lord. There was all kinds of weird stuff.
He in particular was trying to become the Dark Lord, and we were the ones that were standing in his way. So he wanted to kill us.
So you killed him.
No, he killed himself.
Actually, no.
He tried
He's
to.
gonna be like,
That was your
I don't
match.
know about any of this stuff. Don't put me in the middle of this.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going
As
on.
you guys can easily tell that he's going back to his revert of like interrogating cop position.
Yeah.
Of trying to figure out what's happening.
Can I start talking to him?
Yeah.
Like, and just be like, what kind of stake do you have in this? And I'm starting my words of terror.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yes.
10 rounds.
Firstly, to end Grindelwald's stupid genocide on the Muggles.
Oh, I'm all for that, 100%.
Yep.
Me too.
Or at
I
least
want to hurt that bastard.
What about the genocide the Muggles are doing to themselves right now with the war? We got caught in the middle of that before we were
I've heard
forced to
some
escape.
terrible stuff about werewolves too.
There are some
Yeah, we met
wolves
some
that are
terrible
not
werewolves.
being registered and are fleeing. There is that too, but that's kind of been putting on the back burner for everything that's been happening.
Oh, well, too
There's
bad
no-
for those
so there's-
kids, right?
What sorry?
Too bad for the kids, right?
Kids.
The ones that are being changed by the werewolves are trying to be. They're more likely just getting deformed.
Muggle kids. They're biting Muggle kids. Trying to find the ones that have the magical ability to actually survive the transformation.
How do you know these Muggles cannot survive a transformation from
Yeah,
a bite?
trust me, we've seen
Right.
it.
But they're trying to find the ones that have the magical ability to survive it.
Our adventures have
By
brought
just
us
biting.
across a lot of different characters.
That
We've
I
heard a lot
know
of
none
things.
of. So there's a Rouge.
Maybe if it wasn't on the back burner, you would know more.
Oh!
Oh, are you aligned with the ministry, Oliver?
It's my job, yes.
yeah, of course he is.
Are you?
No. I just help them every time and again when they call on me. Oliver, for example, knows me from when I was doing my sabbatical year 5, going through Europe. I was called on by the R's to repair a war-damaged city from World War I in Poland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks to some overgrowth, I was able to repair the entire village inside of a week instead of the planned date of 3 months.
Magic
So-
quickly.
They offered me a house, I refused. Vagabonds go
Apparently
over.
it got bombed, so.
Huh?
It got destroyed again.
It got,
That
really?
area.
So you're
You-
impressive, Mr. Griswold.
I've got a thing for plants. What can I say?
It always seems like there's some kind of struggle for power. It just seems like it's more divided lately than usual.
I agree. But if the minister,
I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
to Jesus in a second.
oh yeah,
I was just gonna ask, didn't the actual Order, the Lady Order, didn't she die because he did something?
he casted fireball in the room and killed him and her.
Yeah, okay.
But they don't know that.
Wow.
Right. Okay, so I'll, yeah.
His point was to kill you guys, but
Right.
he didn't pass his own save, and you guys did.
Can I ask Oliver something?
Yeah. What's up?
Have you heard of the name Omni, by any chance?
No. Who's that?
Or a certain Fate Weaver?
Dream.
No.
Dreamweaver?
Faith Weaver. I say Dreamweaver because there's a street called Dreamweaver, but the title is Faith Weaver.
Okay.
No, do not know who that is. You care to shed light on that?
Why?
Since you asked me, I'm asking you.
Good cop, bad cop.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide.
One, would I know Omni? at all? Like, what, even legend?
No.
No?
I don't know
Okay,
Omni,
then I don't
right?
care.
No.
I do not know. Has she not popped up since?
I don't think so.
No, I think I've just seen the moth.
Yeah.
I thought.
You just saw someone.
I just saw that
Moth
somebody
disappear.
had some kind of
You
oh.
saw the moth leave Ferris's arm. That's the only real connection, but no communication happened via it, so Art doesn't know, nor Griswold. So there is a greenwash in Hogwarts right now. The school is closed. That's what's kicking everyone out. Grindelwald's sending people here, and the dead from the forest are also coming here. No one's seeing a fucking pattern happening, right?
Main pattern I'm seeing is that the ministry isn't really doing anything effectively.
Exactly.
Like the ministry is corrupt, taken over by.
I've never seen more division for power than like lately.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that I was doing my job and almost got me killed.
Yeah,
Because
we
of
were
false
going
information.
to school and almost got killed.
Mm-hmm.
We understand.
So what are we going to do about this?
Like some
First off, I want to
Minotaurs.
clear the record and say we didn't actually hurt her. your friend. The other guy did. He firebombed all of us.
You don't have to cover your ass. It's fine.
First things
I'm not covering my ass.
sounds
I'm
like-
telling you the truth, but
It
okay.
sounds like Dumbledore's trying to
Help us.
advocate for the.
He's a good man from what I've heard, and he's not being treated well, including the half giant. But they've never changed their story.
Yeah.
Which either incredible liars or
That's the
they're
truth.
telling the truth. But that's not up to me.
And we've not been able to maintain any kind of contact with them for fear of putting them in a bad place. So
This
we
is a
don't
good
know.
idea. You would have been caught. Sure.
Well, and I feel like they would be punished too, even more so somehow, like for aiding and abetting things that we can't even prove we didn't do.
I just feel like Dumbledore would be able to help out, like, more than, like, being questioned. I mean, he's very accomplished in
He's
everybody's
very
eyes.
strong, but currently he doesn't have his wand.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's because Ministry took it.
Yeah, they're going through circles at the moment, trying to get the truth out.
So it's better to have Dumbledore wandless, not doing anything, and let other things take over Hogwarts.
The Ministry does
Suppose-
not know of this.
Well, they do.
barely
They
finding out.
should, because Newt
I
took
mean-
our memories.
Scamander.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys saw Scamander?
Oh
How the
yeah,
fuck does everybody know? Yes.
I went to school with him.
Yes, okay.
he is a very strange person, but
I
awesome.
liked
I
him a
haven't
lot.
seen him in months.
He's supposed to be
Very
taking
odd.
our memories
How are
to
you
the
guys
Ministry.
leader of the magic world, and you don't know anything that's happening in the magic world.
There's currently a very powerful wizard out there who is diplomatically changing the world.
But what are y'all doing about it that's been effective?
Trying to stop him.
That's not working out.
I think that a one-man army is pretty ineffective if he was betrayed from the way it sounds.
I mean, it sounds like we all want to go against the same person.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
And the
there's
Welsh.
probably a better way of going about it.
If you have any advice, all ears.
A good night's rest usually does a body good. And as I say that, I whip out my bedroll and just
Also-
onto the floor. I am starting a long rest.
Okay.
That's something's never changed. How can we avoid the Minotaurs? Because they were pretty formidable. The one we saw was formidable. I can't imagine if there's more coming.
We hid.
And they couldn't perceive you? I mean, I know Steve's
Apparently
amazing.
not. See, like, I get
I was
I'm gonna
say
go
that
over to Steve, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
hug
the
him.
device. We'll all be a device. We need unity versus Grindelwald if we want to beat him.
I agree.
Completely. First, get the fuck out of this pit.
Okay.
Is there?
We'll help you with that.
I mean, you guys have been in here for a while, I'm guessing, so maybe
Couple of
no
days.
entrance that you.
You've been
Exit.
hiding for days.
Well, we got like a direct path out of here.
Let's move.
Oh, well then.
What?
I'm gonna pull his bed and let him keep sleeping.
Okay.
No. No, I can walk. That's fine.
Roll me perception, everybody.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. So what? 78.
Then plus my 21? Oh, 31.
31. Yeah. Here.
Jericho got 11.
Okay.
10.
13.
So 17 for Artie
Okay.
and 9 for Mia.
Okay. For these guys. All right, cool. Apparently, all one hears it is the fucking 31. For Sonya.
Hi, yes, tell me all your secrets.
As you guys are moving and starting to, I guess, essentially go back to where you came from. And this corridor over here, before the blankie gets moved, you hear a different sound, and you almost as if you're tasting something differently. There's a slight bit of moisture in the air as you hear them slightly.
Like moving water?
Yeah, like moving water.
Okay.
And it's going towards the corridor where you have not explored.
She's the only one.
She's the only one that hears it, senses the humidity, I guess. But you definitely hear rushing water and as well as something moving. As you have the centaur who is moving very slowly at the moment. Oliver is fine at the distance, but Steve is kind of stuck, and he's just waiting for you guys to move. Since he's actually, it looks like his body's coming through the stone, but not really moving much.
Alright, I want to tell everybody, there's maybe some sort of water source in front of us, but also I heard more steps, so I don't know if you want to help these guys out or continue forward to find out the problem, whatever y'all want to do. But there's more enemies or maybe even friends ahead, I'm not sure.
I'm interested in fighting whatever's up there if Steve's in.
I don't fight.
Then I'm not down.
That makes two of us.
Just
So
kidding,
how's
I'm
it
always down.
You see that he kind of looks at you.
Can you grapple people?
I can grab people.
And throw them?
Can they hurt you? Can they cut you?
Yeah, they have.
Not cool.
Alright, well, I'm
How-
down with
what is
whatever
the-
you guys want to do.
What is the hiding
Leave.
situation? I mean, could a party as big as us hide with you guys, or is barely enough space for
There's
you?
barely
for
enough
me?
space, especially with the centaur. There's barely enough space for them.
That's what I figured.
So the way I'm looking at it right now, we either need to leave the way we came in right now, or fight whatever is coming down the hallway.
Or we might need to let them hide and fight and see what happens. They're gonna be no worse off
I mean-
if they're hiding.
If anything, they can hide behind us
I can hide
and
behind
keep watch
you.
if anything comes from behind.
I can keep
but-
watch from behind.
I don't want you guys to get hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
you guys are already hurt.
We're invested in getting this fight over with. I don't know if we can, but we're.
Or are you just like, alright, let's do this, and you just start
Yeah.
walking towards the sound?
I'm gonna grab my maul and get. All right, guys, I'm going to work.
Mia's gonna ready a firebolt. And then Artie
how many
pulls
can
out
we
his
fight,
greatsword
though?
and
One
he's
was
just walking
huge.
casually.
Okay.
Over
With Mia
towards
being
it.
behind you and the torch, you have the illumination of everything's gonna.
I'm gonna be like right at the front with Artie.
Okay.
So
I'm not being careful. I'm
You're-
just
yeah.
walking through.
You're just walking through.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna be behind Artie.
What are the rest of you four doing?
I'll say Mia will be behind her.
Okay. All right.
We'll follow, but I wanna. If the other guys are behind us, I wanna help protect them in any
Yes.
way.
Okay.
as close to the front as humanly possible, and I want skeleton leading.
The best defense is a good offense.
Artie, are you letting the skeleton in front of you, or you're...
If he's being quicker than me, I'm just kind of casually walking through.
Since you started walking first and then the skeleton started moving, unless you tell the skeleton to physically get in front of Artie's gonna be... Okay.
Okay, that's
Alright. Okay. As you guys proceed forward...
It's Artie, skeleton, me, Mia, and then you guys, I guess.
I mean, he went the other direction.
These guys are gonna, I guess, stay behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something, and unfortunately, we're gonna probably have to end the game.
Okay.
Can you guys grab the minis as I move this out of the way?
You want me to grab them more out of the way?
Please.
Okay.
Okay.
You have your trap still on there.
Oh, gotcha. So, this is gonna be very delicate, and it's not perfectly set up. So, because it's too big. You have rushing water.
That's what she said.
Woo! Too big, that water.
Splash.
Ooh.
I'm excited. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Is that
looks like
another?
a temple.
That's with wings. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't worry about what the words that you're using.
What the words that?
Worried about me blocking y'all's view because I'm standing in front of the camera.
Holy monkeys.
I know. Okay.
Wow.
That should be going downward.
Cool.
As I describe the room, and then we're gonna leave it here for next time.
Yay.
As currently, there's a room full of Minotaurs. One should be up here. This is gonna fall and continue falling. As there's two up here, and you see one Minotaur currently, as this is the doorway, and there's nothing blocking. It's just kind of.
They're just aligning.
There's aligning. As there is a flow of water flowing downward into this area.
Okay.
And the water's being collected towards the back end. Can you put fine. I'll sit down. So I was like, can you move the screen?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I wasn't thinking that.
It's fine. It's okay. So the waterfall or the water pressure is currently moving down into this tunnel, and at the end of it, you see tons of bodies just being collected, and the pressure of the water keeps hitting them, and it kind of being knocked into the wall. Because there's a slight bridge, and these 5 Minotaurs in here with a large collection of just shit here. And what I mean about that, I mean like clothing and small little bags.
Oh,
you
I
see
thought you meant,
broken
like, their
wands. You see barrels of food. You see like a lot of things there. Metallic objects that you're not seeing at the moment. You see little tiny glass vials. Like it's a lot of
loot
things.
area for all the bodies.
As you're currently seeing, who knows Undercommon?
Jericho.
Okay. As you see the Minotaurs, as they're talking to each other, and Undercommon, you hear him telling the rest of the Minotaurs, there are humans roaming the maze. As you guys see this. And these Minotaurs do have blades out. A lot of them have axes out. And that is where we're going to end today's game. And we're going to position you guys wherever you guys want next time.
Okay. Oh my god, this
Yeah.
is so cool. It looks so awesome.
It does.
I'm excited.
I am too. And a little nervous.
A little nervous for sure, because
Is this
there's
the
4.
Temple of Doom?
There's 4, 5?
Should be 5
Oh.
Minotaurs.
Am I missing one? Maybe I'm just not.
Oh, you killed one!
Yeah.
That's why.
Yay!
There's 4.
There's 4.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do this.
So, alright
Fireball.
guys, well, we will see what happens next episode. Maybe you guys diplomacy them out of the fight. I don't know.
Yeah, Undercommon
Possibly.
works so well with diplomacy.
I mean, they only rush and try to kill one of your friends
Gore.
and gore them. Here are the secret doors that we guys never actually...
Those look cool. I
Yeah.
wish we would have gotten a secret door.
You guys
Went
You guys
directly
kind of like
through.
bull rushed a lot of this and went the right paths really quickly.
We're
But
awesome
alright guys,
like
thank you
that.
so much for watching.
Made
This
all the
video
right
will be
choices.
edited. Yeah, you guys did a lot of good choices. Because you started going off in a different path, and then Artie's like, nah, I'm gonna go the right path. And I'm like, okay. I mean, that's cool too. No traps for you guys.
Some.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Help support our friends. Help support us. We have a little coffee down below.
Please
Give us
buy
a
us coffee.
sub, and likes. Comment if you liked it. Say Jesus is a poopy head if you watch the end of the video, and then I'll know that you watched it.
Jesus is
With
poopy
emojis.
head. I don't
With
like
emojis,
that.
with emojis. Put a little
a poop
cross and a poop
emoji.
sign. No, that's looking so bad. All right, guys, thank you so
Do
much.
it.
Remember, one's at the ready. Adios.
Bye,
That's going to
guys.
sound so fast.
Bye.